want it.
Let me say if I want it. I don't want it.
All right, then. Don't get them. Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the No Name Podcast, where no name can describe this greatness. My name is William Basham, and in the house we got...
What up, y'all? It's your girl, A. Dot.
With the laughs, though. With the
Yes.
laughs.
Give us a laugh.
And also we got...
Comedian Nick Alexander here. What's good?
What
Good,
up?
good.
What's up? What up? That was the most
So
silent like... Right. Y'all want to hear some crickets? Hey, shout out to
What's
Off
good?
Cam Ed.
Oh, yeah. He's out on a session.
He's all the way off the grid.
He doing a personal session. Off the grid. That's funny.
Off the
What's
grid.
going on, good people? Happy Thursday, Throwback
Yes.
Thursday, you know what I'm saying? It's been
Yes.
good.
You
You
tell
know.
me, man. You went to the concert of all concerts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did end up going,
He
yeah.
I
did. Nah,
did.
he offered it to me. I couldn't go. I was so mad I couldn't go.
I was trying to tell people
He
they could come
texted
for
me and
free.
I was too
I got some cheap tickets last minute.
Yeah.
And my fiance was kind of like, she wanted to go, but she was also feeling kind of like not good. She was just like, eh. She goes, if you can get somebody else to go, have them go. Otherwise, I'll go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, she wasn't feling good.
Right.
But then she was like, F
Oh.
it, and she just went, you know what I'm saying, took a pain pill, and we just had fun.
Wait, and
Oh,
where'd you
that's
go see
cool.
who'd y'all go see again?
We went to go see, I'll say it in the order they came out. Jodeci opened it up. Then switching up, Charlie Wilson came out. Then after Charlie Wilson spun around, did his dance moves, boom, it was New Edition.
Wait, Charlie Wilson danced?
He did like his little, you know them old school dance moves where they just
Yeah.
kind of do little moves while all the dancers are around him.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
He had all the backup.
Uncle Charlie was getting it in, getting
He
on the good,
was.
hopping on the good
Uncle
foot.
Charlie was
Getting
doing
it
his thing.
How was Jodeci? Let's break that down.
Jodeci was
Ooh.
cool.
How'd they sound?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I showed up in the middle of their set.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But you know, they were good. They sounded good.
They
Oh,
sounded good?
nice.
Yeah, they came
Can't
out.
see,
They came out there black and gold.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
They
must
bought-
I
Slip away from
say?
me.
Like,
Oh,
they
what must I do? What must I do? They was in
Did they
there.
have their boots on?
Yeah. It was the black and
Oh,
gold,
they
like the
still-
leather.
the classic
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
Okay,
Classic
but they still
colors.
sound good.
They still sound good. Stomach's a little bit bigger, but you know, they good.
They were
Who
still
got the
moving.
gut
They were
now?
still
Who got the
moving.
gut?
I don't know, man. I was just so high up.
You couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell who was
And you
who.
said Charlie
so
put
high
on a hell of a show
Charlie
too?
put on a good show, man. Yeah, just from the singing aspect. He had the backup dancers. They had like they
Okay.
did this thing where like it was glowing in the dark. Like they had lights, and then all the lights went out. and They were glowing. They were all dancing on the stage.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
like some America's what's that show? America's Best Dance Crew.
Yeah.
It kind of
Jabba Monkeys?
gave that vibe. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now break it down. How was
Oh
New
my
Edition,
gosh,
man?
New
How
Edition.
is the sixth?
For
It was all
those who,
six?
yeah,
We got all six,
yeah,
right?
we got all six. For those who don't know, New Edition is my favorite group.
Yeah, our
Okay.
favorite group.
Our favorite group, yeah. And then Pioneers. Yeah,
Yes.
it was pretty dope. They came out, went straight to it too. Like right when they walked out, there was no time wasted. Got on the mics, boom, and started to go right into Candy Girl. Like went right into it. I was like, I looked like a female in the back. Like,
Kim's like, who am I with?
Oh,
Y'all
man.
screaming.
I'll show y'all some of the videos. I was doing the
Oh,
dance
man.
moves in the rows. Like,
Oh my God! So they come out to Candy Girl.
they came out the Candy
Oh,
Girl. Then I think they went right into was it Cooler Now.
They
Then,
did the old school medley.
yeah, the old school medley. Then jumped right into If It Isn't Love.
Nice. Yeah.
It was funny because as soon as that came on, everybody hit that.
Yep.
Ah.
The whole audience, like,
Ah, that's
yeah.
dope.
So that was
And everybody looked crisp on stage.
They
Everybody
looked
was they're
good.
singing good.
They were singing good. The outfits was nice. There was one part, I guess it was part of the show,
Uh-huh.
but like they were in the middle of like performing, and Bobby Brown just walked the fuck off stage.
I think,
Like,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure he
tired.
does that now.
No, like they were doing a thing, and he was like, yeah, and then just walked off.
Was his solo set after that or no?
Well, yeah, I mean, like then he
Okay.
came back to my prerogative.
So
Like I
that's
can do what I
probably
want to
it
do.
was.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's okay. I get that. That makes sense. It make it look like he was
What was
trying to bounce.
what was kind of cool is because you know how they have obviously they're broken up. You got
Yeah.
like the solo artists. You also
Yeah.
got the different groups, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Right.
Mhm.
So they didn't do like New Edition, Belle Biv DeVoe, Bobby Brown. They kind of mixed it up. So like it went back and forth. So there'd be moments where like they'd have New Edition would go away, and then Belle Biv DeVoe would come out for a song or two.
Right.
Then they would leave, and then go back to New Edition. Then
Mhm.
Sensitivity would come out. Like they were
Okay.
just you didn't know what you were gonna get at any time.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Where did they close with? What was the
Yeah,
closer
what
one?
was
Sunny day.
I feel that one. That's a bang. That's a
That's a
that's
banger.
a close.
yeah.
It's a banger. It was good to see all six of them.
I've never seen all six. I've
All
only seen
six.
5.
Huh?
I've
All
seen
six.
I've seen
Literally.
5 minus Bobby.
You got Bobby. Yeah, Bobby was there. Bobby was doing his thing.
Mhm.
How did Bobby sound?
He sounded
That's always a
good,
big
man.
thing.
He, I mean, obviously, you
Yeah.
know, through
Yeah.
his trials and tribulations, and
Yeah.
Well, he was up there singing "Rock with You." He
Okay.
sang "My Prerogative," "Every Little Step I Take." They were throwing shade, low key. They were like, "So the next song that we're gonna be singing is a song that was supposed to be on our album, but somehow got to Bobby Brown's album."
Hilarious.
And then they played "Every Little Step I Take" because I guess that was supposed to be a New Edition song.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's what they're making. They're throwing shade, but they're all
When
funny.
they
Yeah.
talk on the mic and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were like, this song was supposed to be on the New Edition album, somehow ended up on Bobby's album.
Bobby's album.
Like,
So
Did they do Poison?
yeah, I went off.
had to do
I went off.
I don't see a concert, whether it's BBD or New Edition, where they
Yeah.
don't do Poison in their concert.
Oh yeah.
That's
you
a
have to.
given.
And then Johnny had a couple. He did My.
Yeah, he did my.
Yeah.
Yep. Since,
Well,
yeah.
so it was worth the dollar. It was worth every penny.
It was
you
because
spent.
what's funny is I was gonna buy tickets initially because we had talked
We
about
talked
it.
about
Uh-huh.
it, right?
And like ticket prices were a little on the high side, but I was like, we know whatever, we can make some out, and then just didn't get around to it. I went on the Game Time app, and I
Shout out
was
to Game
like,
Time.
Game time out.
yeah, I
Cut the
looked
check.
at tickets. Tickets was like $30. I was like,
Wait, what?
Sold.
yeah, I just got them. I was like, whatever. I was like, even if
Yeah.
I end up having to go to this bitch by myself.
And
Man,
then,
I
you,
would've
and then no, then
totally
you
would've went by
text me,
myself.
and then I
texted
didn't.
you.
I didn't get it till later because I was watching a movie and my phone. I just left it on the charger just to
Coulda
watch
went.
the movie.
Yeah,
I
didn't-
came back. I go, oh.
He hit me like at
dang.
5, and the concert's at 7. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I
and
can't
I'm like,
drop my
man.
shit and leave.
I was like,
I ain't
damn.
charged my phone.
can
I ain't take a
blame,
shower. I'm musty as fuck. Like,
was like-
I can't go to the concert.
You got to blast.
Yeah, all 2 hours.
And then I got lucky too.
I mean,
got
I
free
ain't dressing up
parking.
for nobody either, but I'm just, you know.
Well, Patrice is the one that reminded me. So the night before, she had
Did
hit
she
me
go
up.
too?
No, she
Oh.
she mentioned it to me. She goes, "Oh yeah, the New Edition concert. I saw some tickets on the Game Time app. I was thinking about going." I said, "Oh yeah," but I was super tired. So I was like, "Let me touch base with you a little later." And then the next day, I actually was like, "You know, that concert does sound good." And I literally booked the tickets.
And then she didn't even go.
But yeah, I asked her. I was like, "Do you still want to go?" She was like, "You didn't want to reply. Y'all don't want to
I was
reply
like,
in the
hey,
time
I
of need."
couldn't reply. I was watching
Yeah.
a movie, charging the phone. I said, let me
Where was
go
the after party? You went to the after party?
Yeah, it was at home.
The home life.
Yeah, I went to the after party of home. DJ Pillow, you know what
DJ
I'm saying?
Pillow.
DJ.
Doing his thing on the ones and twos.
Dang. That
I'll
was
probably
a good
try to
one.
go see the Vegas residency show.
Yeah.
After what I saw, I would go see that too.
You would? Okay.
I
I
would
would
definitely go
definitely
see
do that.
Vegas.
Yeah, I
They
think
still
it's-
got it. They still, I mean,
Yeah.
like obviously
Yeah.
they're older, but the moves, they was still hitting them
There's-
crispies, the
Yeah.
slides, like they was in there.
They didn't cheat the audience.
Nah, they didn't.
Ah.
I love it, man. I'm happy to hear that. Because, I mean, the reviews online have been good. I could
Mhm.
probably watch the concert online if I want to. Because
Right.
people just been uploading like the 90-minute show, like the whole
Yeah.
set. It's good, in good quality. Like there's like a 4K video, I think. Maybe I think when they were in New York at the Garden.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, yeah, man. It's people are really like that. Yeah, you could just kind of see live concerts on YouTube. But I still want to kind of go. So
Yeah.
if they do Vegas,
Yeah.
I'll do Vegas. Because in Vegas, I don't think they'll do like they don't have Jodeci or Charlie Wilson, so they probably could do like a 2-hour show and do more of their
All
songs.
their songs.
And I would sign up for
yeah.
that. Because that's the thing, they have like
That would be a
They
good
they
got-
can do a 2-hour set.
Yeah, they
instead of
could
90
easily
minutes
do.
or whatever.
I
it
was
is.
gonna say
How long
all them
usually
albums.
Mhm.
They did over an hour, I would say.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
really keep in track, but I would say it was over an
Yeah,
hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
They could probably do longer.
And they were just hitting the hits.
Mhm.
Like they
Yeah.
have other songs too, like in between songs that
Yeah.
people listen to the album like, yo, I love that song.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. All right.
Dang.
Shout outs to New Edition. Way
New
to go.
Edition.
We
That's
might
good
we
guy.
might have to do a Las Vegas trip.
I'm with
I'm
that. I
down
just
for
had.
that.
I plan because I could plan around that.
Yeah.
You know?
I was.
Same here.
I was young when they came to when they did the Home Again tour.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because my mom went to that.
Right.
I was too young. That was a date with my dad or whatever.
Was
but
it a good show? Because I heard it was toxic all tour. I mean,
the-
if you've seen the movie, you know, like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a hectic tour. But you know, what do they remember of that show?
well, from what my mom told me, the show was good. She actually was like, they did something where they were bringing like girls onto the
Mhm.
stage,
Mhm.
and Bobby Brown I think reached out, and my mom was going, and my dad was like, didn't let her. My dad was
Oh,
like letting her
wow.
have
Oh, so
no
they-
fun.
So they were together when you were around that time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Oh,
your dad was
nice.
like shutting it down.
he was like, that ain't
So
going
you ain't
down.
for the streets.
You ain't for the
You
streets.
you would bosh him.
He said Bobby Brown, drugs? And I'm playing.
That'll be nice because I seen them in concert back in the days.
Well, who
too.
did you
Yeah.
see? Which
It was God, I forgot which tour it was. It was a long time ago, obviously, because I'll Be Sure
yeah.
opened up for them.
Oh,
Was this the
shit.
80s?
So it must
Yeah.
have been like late 80s or
Oh, that's
90s,
the Heartbreak
maybe?
Tour. That's the Heartbreak.
That
Oh
was the
yeah,
Heart-
it was
that
the Heartbreak Tour.
Because
yeah.
you saw it in the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be
And
sure was
I
the
tell
opening
you
act.
what,
Yep.
that was phenomenal.
It was Albie, then
Oh my
Bobby,
God.
then them, or Bobby, then Albie, then them.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
something
I
like
can
It was
imagine going to the
LB,
Heartbreak Tour.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
insane.
have a concert from the Heartbreak Tour. They show it like they have a whole concert, and it's
Mhm.
so great because like it's like
Was that
one thing I love to watch groups in their primes to see
Yeah.
like what they look like when they were young,
right?
and the fact that they have the concert start to finish, you can see
Yeah.
like their whole set, how crisp they move, and how many costume
Man.
changes. like even of course back then that was amazing,
Mhm.
especially because after that tour they went on like the hiatus where they did the groups and the solo stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And almost all of them were successful. They had a hit.
All of 'em.
Each one of them had at least one
Yeah.
hit.
yeah.
Strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them 2005.
God, it was phenomenal too.
This was when they came back again the second time when they were with Bad Boy and they had Hot
Okay.
Tonight,
Oh
the
yeah.
One Love album.
Yeah.
But so no Bobby, they just toured. But it was tough because like I was living in Florida and they did the AAA arena where he played. But like after the split from Bad Boy, they kind of stopped getting like promo and they were kind of just like touring, but people wasn't really knowing about it. So the concert was like half empty. It was them and Brian McKnight. And
Oh,
but
wow.
they didn't cheat the show. They acted like
They
it
go
was
all
packed.
out.
They cut off
Yeah.
like half the venue, and it still looked kind of weird. But they put on a hell of a show.
Man.
It was dope.
God.
I was waiting for them to call us up for
It was-
for Poison, but it didn't happen.
They didn't do the call.
I was up at top. I was literally ready. I had a zip line ready.
Hilarious.
To just-
Like,
Oh Lord.
I was gonna show up like
top rope.
top rope. And I was just gonna like
Hanging
fall
Right.
on stage.
Okay.
Okay, we gonna have to get that Vegas.
That was the highlight of our weekend.
Yeah.
We're going.
That's
The
a highlight
highlight
of
of
our
our
I'm
weekend.
glad I could give you guys this information.
Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
new edition, yeah.
Man,
That's
oh
a good
man.
one.
My.
So what's going on?
my.
What we got in the news?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's
Oh,
talk about
let's
it.
talk about Maury.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Maury. 31
Maury's
years.
After 3 decades, 31 years.
I didn't even know it was on that long. I mean, I knew it was like 20
Yeah.
at least. But I think it was 30.
Yeah.
It's extensive.
Yeah.
I like how
God,
the
he's
ads
been
were
on-
like Maury's going off the show, so now we will never know who the father is.
I know.
That's messed up.
That was my thing too. I was like, man, where am I gonna find out?
I mean, that's part of your childhood. When you get some of your ratchet side, it's from watching Maury and Jerry Springer.
Jerry
reruns.
Springer. Even though it was a Ricky,
Yeah.
Ricky Lake, there was another one too. But yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry Springer for sure.
Nah,
It was
yeah.
Springer Maury. They were
Springer
always-
Maury.
We always knew there was gonna be a fight.
Oh my
The
God.
fight is gonna be a run to the back, a run to the
Yeah,
back.
Run to the back.
Springer was fights, and then Maury was always
Maury was
running.
To the back. I can't believe
Yo.
It wasn't my baby.
Right. And then she comes back out for the next dude to find out he ain't the father
He ain't
either.
the
You
father.
know,
Oh, I forgot about
when
it,
he
yeah.
when he used to cut up to the person, whoever's in the back, when like they talking like in the pre-show intro thing, they
Yeah.
always like moving like this, like yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't the father, but yo, she trying to get me, and it ain't gonna happen.
Right, the father.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yo, I don't know if you guys peeped this on social media
Mm-hmm.
in reference to Maury, but one dude did a sketch about the training process for somebody holding a camera to chase those people around.
Oh yeah.
That shit had me
yeah.
dying. He was like, all right, come on, we got clockwork. He was chasing them around with the camera, and he had a guy with the stopwatch like, let's go.
I remember that sketch.
And they gotta be quick too, them cameramen.
do.
boy.
Man, you do gotta be on your feet. It's
Gotta
heavy
be
equipment.
ready.
You-
Man. Because you got to think about it. Like, more 30 years,
Yeah.
90s, they was using the big
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
cameras.
Oh,
big-ass
yeah.
cameras.
Oh,
Yo.
And
man.
this is how dope Maury is.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
dude got his security guard a spinoff show, the Steve Wilkos show. Y'all don't remember that? Steve
Oh,
Wilkos.
Jerry Springer.
That's funny.
No, Maury.
Was he on Maury too?
I think
He was
Maury.
because he was a security guy on Jerry Springer.
Okay, maybe it
I
was
think.
Springer.
He could have been
I
on
thought
both.
it might have been Maury, but yes,
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I think it was Jerry
More-
Springer.
it was Springer.
Steve
Springer.
Wilkos.
You
Steve
talking about
Wilkos,
Steve?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was a
sorry, my
security
That was
guard.
dope, yeah.
All right, sorry, Maury, I gotta take that back. That's not your
it
company.
wasn't Joe's security.
That's your security guard.
Right, he might have been in that show too. You know,
Alright.
stage left? Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Steve Wilkos.
And
that's
more, I
funny.
mean, the famous quote, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It says here that you that was a lie. Like that is
That was a lie.
That was
That
a lie.
was
It's
the
a
best
staple.
part.
You claim that you didn't sleep with her that
Yeah.
night at the club. That too was a lie. Like
And every time I would look, you know how they would always show the kid or the child's
be
picture?
ugly as hell.
I'd be like,
Look nothing like 'em?
who does
Man.
that kid look like?
They said you did have sex with the sister. That was true.
Maybe look like an
That was
albino.
The lie. That was a lie. An albino.
That was a lie. I know. She over here saying I'm the father, you know what I'm saying? The baby got red hair and I got black hair. There's no way the baby's mine.
Yeah, I know his eyes is green, but that's still your baby. Like,
Right.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What's the wildest episode of Maury you can remember?
It's
I
so
can't remember.
hard.
Oh,
I can't
man,
remember
there's
a
so much.
specific. I just remember scenarios.
there's
Like,
so much trash, man.
I remember a girl tested I think she tested like 12 dudes.
yeah.
I was
I
like,
think I seen
Wow.
9. I think I seen 9. But
that's
yeah.
crazy.
That's a lot.
And
So
they
how
all-
do you feel the
and-
need to sleep with so many men?
Right.
Did anybody ever think about taking someone on a talk show like that? Would you ever take someone? It doesn't have to be Maury, but let's say like Jerry Springer. You know, yeah, Ricky Lake,
I
Jimmy
would,
Jones.
but it'd have to be a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, like when they pay you to go on the court shows.
Yeah.
The court show,
They
maybe.
do.
Yeah.
I actually did
talk
that.
about that.
I did
court
that.
show, I would. You did do
I
that?
did a court show for $50.
Oh.
I did one of Byron Allen's court
No,
shows
which
when I
one you
first
do?
moved out
You
here.
did?
Yo.
What was your court case?
Yeah, I did Judge Hatcher for 75. They pay you at the end.
Yeah. Got my 50, I
Hey.
had 50 cash. I wore this horrible ass fucking button-up shirt. I shaved. It was something about some business in Vegas, and they didn't come through on the deposit. So now I'm seeking my money in claims. It was horrible. And then I just.
Funny.
Did you win?
I think I lost it. I lost the case.
We need to find that footage.
Yeah,
I lost mine. I was the plaintiff.
You
Plaintiff.
were?
I was the plaintiff also. Yeah.
My
Yo, and it was crazy because I didn't know how to get to Culver City, the studio.
Yeah,
So I
drove
took the
there.
bus. I'm running, trying to make sure I'm on time. I'm sweat. I'm hot as shit.
Right.
Got this fucking church shirt on, and black pants because they said really dressed guy, and I was like, I don't want to lose this $50. I was so fucking hungry for that money.
Man, you'd be crazy. Like $75, you'd be like, yeah, this really can get me through this week.
It's
You know
gonna
what I'm
get me
saying?
through.
Yeah,
that's
but
some
okay.
gas is a couple meals.
So they
Right.
paid you guys a certain amount, but let's say you won. Would you have won that
Nah.
amount that they
Nah.
would have? It was just all.
Win or
part
lose,
of
you
it.
get the same
It's a
amount of money.
gimmick.
Ah.
It don't matter.
And that would be nice. I
I
would
was
have fought
like,
more.
man.
Like looking back, if I would have went back into that show now, they would have
Uh-huh.
the ratings would have loved me, but the producers wouldn't. Because I remember before the show,
You would have tried to be more funny.
oh, I would have been extra.
Yeah, because they were like improv, but don't go too over the top. We kind of wanted realistic, like people are really gonna watch you on TV, and we have to make it real. Like that's the super
Right.
note that they always give.
Because I was even throwing like little jokes at the producer. He's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that, but maybe we could try.
Yeah.
I was like, now looking back, literally, I probably would go on there and just be like, they're gonna get mad. The $70 worth, you gonna get it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I get my money and then they'll cut everything that I did.
Cut.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
'cause
those judge shows, man, it's funny.
it's funny.
I think Maury taped to Connecticut. They used to I used to get breakdowns if
Yeah.
you want to come up on the Maury show for as an audience member. You
Yeah.
probably could make more as an audience member, but I don't think those people who went on the Maury show got paid though. Like those are they really.
See, I was
found
wondering
those
that too. If
contestants.
The audience members.
Yeah. They used to offer you the bus. They take the bus trip, and then you get $125 to be in the audience for Maury.
It's not terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, because they take that studio in
Yo.
Connecticut super cheap because the taxes is not as crazy.
I like the judge that I watch is that I think he's from Rhode Island or New Jersey. That Judge Frank Caprio. Have you guys ever watched him?
I never heard of him.
Like on.
But it rhymes
I'm
with
out of the
DiCaprio.
loop. Who the new judge?
Oh, okay.
French
I like
DiCaprio?
watching him though. He's always doing
Leonardo
his
DiCaprio's-
YouTubes and all this stuff, so he keeps it 100.
Think so?
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
My favorite growing up was Mathis.
Judge Mathis.
yeah, Judge Mathis,
Judge Mathis
yeah.
and Brown. Yeah.
Judge
He's
Joe
good.
Brown. Judge Judy too.
Yeah.
Judy was cool.
And if you're a real OG in the judge game, you mess with Judge Mills Lane.
I know Judge Mills.
Oh.
After he
Uh-huh.
transitioned from referee, he
Yeah.
was Judge Mills Lane. I said
Oh.
quit it.
Right.
You gonna pay attention to here.
You need to stop. Is that Brown?
Stop making a mockery of my court.
Yeah.
Now, Judge Joe Brown, he had the voice like, so you mean to tell me that you came today with that attitude? Oh, ma'am, sit down, please.
Right.
You're a crackhead. I know you're a crackhead.
Right. I
That's
know
Mathis.
you're a
That's
crackhead.
Mathis.
That's Mathis?
That sounds
Oh.
like Mathis.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
I love that guy.
Right.
Yeah, he was funny.
He's funny.
I love that guy.
That Mike Epps special where he did the impression of Mathis was hilarious. He was
Yeah.
like, yeah, see, I grew up with cats like you trying to get one over on me. I went to school with people like you. What's that now? What's that now?
Oh,
I
That's
love it.
funny.
Shout out to Judge Mathis.
Yeah.
So
Man.
welcome, congrats, Maury, on your retirement. 31 years in the
31
game,
years.
Man.
calling it quits. You know who he's married to? There's this news lady in New York. Her name is Heidi Chung. He got an Asian wife.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He like him Asian.
There
He
you
like-
go. Hey, man. Get it how you want them.
He like him Asian.
Yeah, they've been together for a long time.
Long time.
I was gonna say,
Mhm.
speaking of like the talk shows, I don't know if you guys were keeping up with breakdowns, but when the COVID happened and they were trying to get people on set, if you were
Uh-huh.
vaccinated, some sets they were paying you like $1,100 to sit in the audience.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many breakdowns?
and at the time, I didn't have a shot, so I couldn't
Oh,
go.
you was passing up on that money, man.
I saw that, I was like, shit.
1,100.
Just sit there.
1100.
Alright,
What budget would
For
they
like
working with?
for shows like The Voice, those type of shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over on the Warner Brothers lot. Warner Brothers and NBC. Like,
Mm.
yeah.
Hey.
I was like
It was
1,100. I do a couple of these a week. Shit.
Yeah. Another talk show
Paid
that
off for that.
it got canceled. And it wasn't that they just decided to call it quits. The Nick
Uh-huh.
Cannon show. This one last week. I think.
Oh yeah, I
Wild Out?
forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the daytime talk show.
Oh, the
That
daytime
didn't
talk
last
show.
It
very
only
long.
Yeah, about 6 months.
Why did they say why they called it quits or what?
No, they didn't really give too much insight. I would assume though, with a show that if it doesn't go past 6 months, it probably was a ratings thing.
Yeah, well, usually it's the ratings.
Honestly, with any
Might
talk
have been
show,
the time zone
whether
too,
daytime
when
or
they
late
did it.
night, it's not fair. 6 months is not enough time. You gotta
To
give
really
somebody
identify, especially
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta give him. He didn't get
At
enough
least a
time.
year.
At least a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
So he got shafted, unfairly. But
I feel like they're still kind of salty about some of the stuff that when he said prior.
maybe. I mean, you never know what it could
Nah.
be, but you just want to give
Maybe he
Nick
wants to
Cannon
be
a shout out.
near his kids.
All
or,
27 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got another one on the way, don't he? Like,
Yeah,
No,
but
I
he's
thi- I
still
think he
doing.
already had it. I think he already
he's
had it.
still gonna
Yeah.
do other shows though. He's still gonna come up
Yeah.
with something else. He's
Oh,
still
yeah,
got
Nick
Matt
Cannon's a
Singer,
hustler.
Wildin' Out,
Still
Yeah.
got. Yep.
whatever else.
Nick Cannon be on the move. I ain't knocking that hustle.
Getting that bread.
Him and Snoop Dogg is in everything.
Snoop Dogg.
He said he wasn't having any more kids for a while.
But he ain't get the
What's
snip-
a
he
while?
ain't get
Like
the
2
snipsies
months,
either.
3 months? Like, right? You ain't got a vasectomy, did you? You still having kids, player.
Right.
He could pop them out, boy.
So one of the things we were gonna talk about or whatever,
Mhm.
spinning off of the award shows, talk shows.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some food. Food.
what you got to
A-Dot-
say about food?
A-Dot came in here.
yes.
A-Dot wanted to talk about some food
Topic.
today.
Our
What's your
topic was,
favorite
what's your favorite
restaurant and your
restaurant?
favorite food?
Yes.
And I would say I'll add this to
Go.
the equation. So
Okay.
what's your favorite restaurant, I guess, here? And
Yeah.
then what's your favorite restaurant in your hometown? Yeah.
Did
no.
you already know?
Think about it?
I have one of them down.
I
Okay.
think William knows one of my favorites here.
Which one?
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Bossa
Yeah,
Nova.
Bossa Nova.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine too.
You
Really?
lying.
Real talk. I live down
And
the
you
street.
right down the street.
No.
I live down. Yeah, we eat there like once every other month.
Oh,
Before
no,
Bossa
mine's
Nova's
like
the
once
shit.
a week.
Right.
I love Boston.
Alicia has it delivered too, and it's almost walking distance.
They be knowing me.
Yeah, I can go pick it up.
No, I swear to God, you could like
Boston
go over
Nova
there.
is delicious.
They know
Oh my
Alicia
God.
by name. They're like,
Baby,
we
you try
ain't seen you
different
in a
things on
while,
the
girl.
menu?
What's it been like 3 days?
Yeah.
Like,
You
What
try
did you
different
say?
things on the menu?
Yeah.
Me too.
And then
Man.
sometimes, like, if I, if I have a little extra money, I'll order Kim her favorite like dessert.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, here you go, here's the drop off.
She dropped off some plantains one time
Oh,
at my house. I was
plantains,
like,
yeah.
I knew.
Yeah, Boston
be
Nova
like, cool.
the plantains are great over there.
Yeah.
That's
Boston
one
Nova.
of my
We gotta hit
favorites.
Boston over there one of these days.
Yeah.
Like
If I would have known that,
if-
Nick, I mean, you like
I
right
told
around the
you,
block
you
from
see,
there.
you
He
see
lives
where I
right-
live
he
though.
lives right
Yeah,
I
I
live
know
down
where
the
you
street.
He
live.
can walk there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely one of my favorite restaurants in
That's
LA.
fire.
Since you said
Yeah.
Boston over there, I'll come up with a different one.
Okay.
I guess what would be second? Oh crap, I forget the name. It's a soul food spot. It's it's on 7th Street in downtown LA. What's it called?
It's downtown. I
Not
was gonna say
Doolin's.
Doolin's is over in like
That's
Crenshaw, yeah.
LA, but it's called hold on a second. Let me
I ain't thinking of.
Well, while you looking,
All right.
one of my favorite Mexican restaurants is my cousin's
We'll come back to
restaurant in Laguna Hills, Cecilia's Tortilla Grill.
this. Okay.
So it has
Shout
a lot
outs
of
to
my
Cecilia's.
a lot of my tia's like recipes. So it's really good
Nice.
in Laguna Hills.
Let's go.
Yes, we do have to take a trip. We should.
Oh,
take a
here you
trip
go.
out
LA
there.
Comfort. That was one of them.
Oh,
LA Comfort.
I don't know,
Oh.
Did I eat it? I'm
Yeah.
not sure if
What?
I ate there or not.
LA Comfort was really, really good. I don't know if it's still open. I don't know if they made it during the pandemic, but LA
They used to have a
Comfort
spot
was-
downtown called the. It wasn't my favorite spot, but it was called the Nickel Diner. I don't know if anybody ever went there, but they had their biscuits and their
Nickel
jelly
Diner.
was fire. They had like this jelly
Mhm.
and shit. I was eating biscuits just for that jelly.
Just
like,
for the jelly.
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, the jelly was fire.
In New York, I would
Mhm.
go. Damn, New York has so many fucking restaurants.
so many restaurants.
Ooh.
Damn, and it's like genre. I can go
If you go
ethnicity.
Italian, like
I
Yeah.
can come with Italian one. I'm a stickler, man. It's because I grew up on it, man. It's not even a restaurant you could dine in, but any King Wok in Queens.
Oh,
I grew up on Chinese food.
Yeah.
Take it, Chinese takeout, man.
Uh,
I'm a hood dude from Queens at the end of
Okay.
the day. So like, we grew up. Hey, chicken wing, French fries,
Yeah.
spare ribs,
oh nice.
That
sesame
sound-
fried
that actually
sesame
sounds
fried
fire right
chicken,
now.
vegetable fried rice, shrimp fried rice.
Oh, I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, wonton soup, like
I'm about to set up
soda
an
and
order
the
real
egg
quick.
roll, like
I'll be like,
yeah, King Wok deliveries, man, or any Chinese food delivery, like in your local, neighborhood.
Oh,
I
nice.
usually hit the spot. Like we love. I still, if I go to New York, I have Chinese food at least once while I'm in New York. Like it's one of those. It's like you got pizza, Chinese. Maybe you do Jamaican if you can squeeze it in. Something Caribbean. But I have to go with the quinoa. So that's.
Ooh.
That was tough too because I have a good Jamaican one too. But it's okay. I'm not gonna.
There's so many like
I'm
if you're in
trying to
Queens,
think of-
Jamaica, Queens, like there's so many
But
spots.
But just in New York, because I like, I hung out in the city because I do perform, and then I've spent a good amount of time in Harlem, so I know like good spots in Harlem.
You took me to some spot we got empanadas at in Midtown.
Oh yeah, Empanada.
Midtown.
Or it was Empanada Mama or 1, 2, 3 Empanadas. It was delicious. Yeah.
We like literally left his show and then went over there.
Down
Oh,
the street,
that's
we had
dope.
drinks and Empanadas. It was bomb.
It was solid.
And then if you go to Brooklyn, there's like different restaurants in Brooklyn.
Junior's Cheesecake.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you one more and I'm good. Footprints in Brooklyn has some of the best Jamaican food. Footprints in Brooklyn. It's amazing. Codfish cakes. Delicious. Rasta pasta. You go there for that Rasta pasta, man. It's a butting,
Now I know.
You know if they
Shake your
rude,
toilet up.
Shake your.
if they rude, the food is good.
All right, that's it. That's enough. I
was trying to think of for Phoenix, Papados. If you
guys
guys
got
ever had
Papados
that.
in
Yes,
Phoenix?
there's a Papados in Phoenix.
Is that pizza?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
Papados
my
is
God.
it's like a Cajun version of Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Like, it's fire.
It's so good. That's one of them.
Sounds good.
I'm
and then
mad
of
I didn't
course
know that they had one over there.
Mexican restaurants.
Because I know they got them in Houston and Louisiana. Like it's because they got crawfish and that type of stuff. So
Yeah, I like Garcia's.
Is that out here or is that Phoenix?
It's in Phoenix.
Okay.
But Papados, they do have one. Right off the freeway, boom.
man.
How about you, Will?
That's one of my faves.
Okay, so out here, I got a couple joints I like. Blood Souls Barbecue is one.
What's it called?
Blood Souls
Souls?
Barbecue.
Blood
It's
Souls?
over on La Brea and Clinton. Like if you just drive down La Brea, it's on the right side. You'll see a little barbecue spot. It's on Blood Souls.
They hitting.
Fire, black owned. Yep.
What's good
it
there?
is.
Like what have you tried that's
I've tried. Well, I the first time I went there, I got the platter. So I literally got the baby back ribs, the brisket, the mac and cheese, collard greens, the hot links.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, I actually went there recently.
We might have to do a
No,
meeting there.
I went there a week ago. A week ago, I got a half rack of ribs and a hot link, and some Cajun fries, and it was smooth. Yeah.
Ooh. That
So
sounds good.
that's one of my spots here, and then also if you guys been to Blue Jam Cafe,
Oh yeah.
I think I have been. Where's that, downtown?
there's a few
No,
of them.
there's
There's one
one on-
downtown. The one that I go to is the one on Melrose.
Yeah.
I think I've
It's
been there
good.
before.
It's
What do they
really
serve
good.
there?
Their breakfast food is fire. So their crunchy French toast, amazing.
Yeah.
And they have different types. So they got the one with the strawberry and the blueberries on top, or you can get the bananas Foster with the little powder.
Yeah. They have this one bowl that I always get there.
And
It's so good.
Their huevos rancheros,
Yeah.
superb.
Nice.
Superb. So that's I guess
Got
my
some food
LA.
to try.
And then
That's my LA.
in your hometown.
Dick over here taking notes down on all these.
Your
restaurants.
hometown.
So my hometown, if you're gonna come to Tacoma, Washington,
There we go.
not even Seattle, Tacoma,
That's
Washington.
the crib.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta go to there's one. There used to be two of them, but Frisco Freeze Burgers.
Frisco
That's
Freeze
probably my
Burgers.
favorite cheeseburger spot to date. Like, and they're good. Like the fries are good. They got bomb milkshakes. I mean, everything going down the line from blackberry, huckleberry, banana, creamsicle. Like they got all that. They got even like fish too. But the fish is good. But I go there for the burgers though. Anytime I'm home, I go there. That's
Okay.
There's a spot called Dick's Burger too that they have in Seattle. There's like 5 of them. That place is good too.
I'm not eating there. I'm sorry.
Right.
Even Dick's face was like.
It was funny.
I
It's
think I'm gonna pass
Dick's,
on that.
What's funny is
no,
though
thank
when you come into town, people are like, yeah, we about to go eat at Dick's. You be like, fam,
Yeah, you can't just say that with nothing after.
no, okay. So
Nah, but I know it probably is good.
No, so peep this just real quick
Dick
before I
probably tastes real
before I
good,
get to
right?
my next spot.
Dick's place tastes good.
These all day, all Dick burgers.
Fuck.
All you know how they
You
have all
eat
beef, all Dick burgers.
How much
eat
dick
dicks all
they be
day?
serving? How
Right.
much dick they be serving?
Right. Hey yo, can I get a 9-inch slab?
I want the
Hey,
tips.
oh,
How the
man.
tip? How the
like,
tip be?
like-
hey, that's
Dick.
like, let me just get the head.
Let me just get.
Can't get the tri
Dicks.
tip.
No, but so Dick's Burger. One thing that I like about them is, for a fast food restaurant, they be taking care of their employees.
Ah,
Like there's 5 of them. It literally is on the front. They be like starting wages $18 an hour.
wow.
18 an hour to work fast food. And
That's
also
pretty
they
good.
do tuition reimbursement for like your college. They got medical and all these benefits.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, the dude who owns that, he literally is like taking, but
So-
they're busy all the time.
So besides the burger, what else is good at Dick's?
Hilarious.
What else that dick hitting for?
What else you
Right,
made at that
man.
Diggs?
Ah, man.
He
She said, what else they got at Dick's?
What else they got at that Diggs?
I was going to say something like, well, the milkshakes are good, but I was like, nah, we're not going to go that route. We're not going to go that route. Nah, but yeah, Dick's Burger's good. But outside of the burgers, because Frisco Freeze is my spot. Like, I love that spot. There's another spot called Southern Kitchen, and that's like in the hood. It's like over in Hilltop, Tacoma, Washington. It's a little hole in the wall in the corner. It's super good. Like the pork chops is fire.
Them
The
be the best
catfish.
spots.
No, the catfish.
Yeah.
And they give you like when you get your tea, like they have sweet tea and they got strawberry lemonade, but it's big. Like when they give it to you, they give it to you in this jar. It's like this tall and it's like wide, and it's full of strawberries for the lemonade. They got the whipped cream on top. The sweet tea is on point. Southern,
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I love to hear
Nice.
about the hole in the wall spots that be like just.
Southern Kitchen's
Just
dope.
good,
Just
yeah.
get there within a reasonable time and make sure you have time that day.
We should hit some of our spots out here
Oh,
together
yeah.
and have lunch there.
I forgot one spot here.
Go ahead.
Honeybee's House of Breakfast. It's over off of
Oh, you've been recommending that, right?
yeah, it's off of Adams and if you get off the 10 and get on Crenshaw, if you're going south, you make a right on Adams. It's about like 2 blocks down. It's called Honeybee's House of Breakfast.
Oh,
The
okay.
best pancakes I've had in Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
Bold statement.
Yeah,
Honeybee's.
it's bold,
Might
but
have to go there.
anybody that I brought there will not go against it.
All right.
Yeah,
You're
Okay.
on, buddy.
yeah. It's
Oh,
fire.
wow.
They fire.
I thought you would say the one down the street.
Good Old
Breakfast.
Cafe?
No, Breakfast Republic.
Oh, Breakfast Republic is good too. Like
Yeah.
they're good if you want like a variety of like
Yeah.
breakfast, like different
French
types of
toast.
French
Yeah,
toast.
French toast is
where
good.
Honey Kettle is. I'm looking it up right now.
He like
I put under.
honeybees.
Yeah, I was good.
And
No,
then-
it has so much under the soul food.
Man, what the
Oh,
the
yeah.
best thing about Honeybees outside of just the pancakes is also the price. Like they cheap. Like you can go. Like I went there. Well, they raised the price because probably pandemic and all that shit. But when I first was going there was like 6 of us got there. We all got the house special, full meals, and I think in total we spent $65 for 6 people.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
a
Like
good deal.
that's what I said. Like the
In
food used to
LA
be
Might
cheap.
have to go to Honeybees.
Because the combo used to be $6.99. They raised it to like it's almost $10 now, like $8.99. But yeah,
All right.
Wow.
For the foodies, man.
Okay.
Y'all got blessed today.
foodies. Now
Foodies.
that is a place like make sure you have time though in your day.
Yeah.
Cause you'll show up. I usually call in. They know me. I'll call in and say I'm ordering to go, and then I'll show up. And if they have a table, I'm like, can you just put it on the table, please?
Put it on the
I
table.
got to shout out a spot
Anybody-
out here in the valley.
Yeah.
I
Which one?
thought A-Dot was going to mention this. She didn't know. It's called Douglas. It's right here on
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Victory.
Douglas.
Good value, some love.
Best fries out here, hands
Fries.
down. They give you a big ass bag of fries for like $3. Like
Is it nearby?
Oh, wow.
It's down the street from here. It's called
Oh.
Douglas. It's right next to Cupid Hot Dog. Don't ever
okay.
eat there. I lived in the Valley my whole life. Never eaten a hot dog stand
Okay.
there.
I've
But
never been to
Douglas
Queens.
is a known place. If you grew up in the valley out here, everyone who grows up out here, that's the known hole in the
Wow.
wall. They got burgers. Everything is bomb. But the fries is
Douglas.
A1.
Okay.
Douglas right down the street.
Douglas.
Oh, I'm about to eat there. I haven't ate there.
Something about that name.
Surprisingly.
Right.
Any other spots?
Like runner-ups, or we want to give the runner-ups some love?
Oh yeah.
No, I was at, yeah.
We're
any
giving you a
other
full
little-
breakdown because we all from different places. Like,
Yeah.
if you come to the city,
What's a famous place from your city that has the worst food?
that's
really-
known for just having bad
Yeah,
food?
like I hear it's
Oh.
Denny's. Like people go to
Oh,
Denny's.
yeah.
Well, Denny's
I think
everywhere.
that's
though.
everywhere.
Denny's
Okay,
everywhere.
well, I've never been to Denny's anywhere else,
Yeah.
but
IHOP.
Denny's is franchise.
IHOP.
Yeah.
people suggest it out here. We have so much food, and it doesn't make any sense. Like it's the worst place you can eat at.
In comparison to places, yeah, there's
Yeah,
other
like
good
so, like
food.
where's some places that's well known
Definitely.
from New York or from
Denny's is
Tacoma
like a
or
spot you go.
Arizona.
It's like 2 a.m. You ain't got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, there are more IHOPs in New York than Denny's.
I
in
like
the
IHOP
city.
better than Denny's personally.
I'm more Denny's than IHOP actually.
I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I like IHOP.
I like
Nothing's
IHOP
what's
better.
overrated?
In New York,
The cheesecake,
Depends on where you go.
Depends on where you go.
Yeah.
the place Puffy sent them dudes to.
the Cheesecake Factory, Brooklyn,
Junior's?
Junior's. No, that's like a staple. That was
Junior's
like
is fire.
Yeah, Junior's
Yeah.
was actually they had a good reputation.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
known
yeah.
for that.
Okay, here we go. So they might not be around anymore. So back in the day, this soul food restaurant was called Sylvia's in Harlem. They had a great reputation in like the, I guess maybe 80s, 90s, for sure 90s, and maybe early 2000s, and then they got bought out or whatever, and then it became really, really watered down. Like as gentrification happened, and I think the original ownership left, and people just ran the restaurant. It got really, really bad, and
They
they kind of
gentrified it, so
soured
the
over the
seasoning left.
years. So there's way better soul food restaurants, but Sylvia's used to have a name there. Like even you said y'all even heard of Sylvia's, but it lost its luster like over the last like 15 years or so. So I think it's still around, but it's like nobody goes to Sylvia's anymore. But it's still
Gentrification
around.
will do that.
It's a combination. It's gentrification, but then like I said, the people I think who originally ran it and had it, they sold it, and then like it just became inflated.
The seasoning
just
went
not
away.
good stuff and overpriced or whatever. It just wasn't good. But now there's better soul food restaurants like Jacob's in Harlem. There's 2 Jacob locations. There's Red Rooster that's popular.
Red Rooster.
Yeah, in
you know,
Harlem.
there's one in Phoenix too.
A Red Rooster?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a
I don't know
food
if it's
spot
still
and they
open,
play
but-
music there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Phoenix known for as far as food?
Steak.
Mexican food probably.
Steak though, no?
I mean, that's what I would think.
Scorpion?
That's
Scorpion.
You got any scorpion out there?
Snake.
Rattlesnakes and
Y'all have good
scorpions?
steakhouses? I thought y'all had like really good steakhouses.
There's some good steakhouses too.
What about Seattle? What's Seattle known for?
Chinese food.
Seattle's more so known for, I can't give a specific place, but I would say the seafood. Because,
Dicks?
Seafood.
For dicks.
yeah, hilarious. Yeah, dicks
Dicks?
be slanging in Seattle, boy.
Make it rain dicks out there.
Right. No, but we're known for the seafood, a lot of salmon, because we have
that's right.
Puget Sound. So like if you actually go into Seattle, it's like around a body of water
Right.
known as Puget Sound, and
That
everybody
makes
goes
sense.
there fishing. So salmon, clam chowder,
Ooh,
all that stuff is
clam
good.
chowder.
Ooh.
That's good.
And,
You
And
know
the
fish?
fish
and
market.
coffee too. If you guys are coffee, because
Yeah.
Starbucks is in coffee.
Yeah.
Starbucks
That's
is there.
where- yeah.
Tully's is there. Like all of those
Yeah.
headquarters are there.
I want to see the headquarters. I heard that building look amazing.
Are you
It's
talking
big, and then
about,
there's like the
Starbucks.
yeah.
Yeah, I went there.
That's over in the Soto
It's
district,
not-
so
it's
it's
cool.
right next to. It's in the same area where the
Like a fish
Seahawks and
market.
the Mariners play. It's
Oh,
like down the
nice.
street.
That's the
yeah.
downtown.
Yeah, it's what's in the Soto district. So you have like the downtown where like the skyscrapers are. And you go. It's still downtown, but a little off, going towards the water. There's like the Soto.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've always wanted. I think the movies
You
or the
should.
stuff that Seattle has had has given it like a really good lore, like Sleeping Seattle classic movie.
Yeah.
There was another movie where like this dude was like managing like an R&B group. You remember Khalil
Yeah.
Kane? And it's like this movie like he has like
Yeah.
these 4 girls.
Uh-huh.
He's trying to get them to demo off the ground. He was the dude Raheem from Juice.
Okay.
Oh,
And, but
okay.
they don't sing any original songs. They sing a bunch of like songs that already happened.
Yeah.
But like, but they're in Seattle, and then because like Seattle has a really popular music scene.
Man.
Yeah.
We
The
should
fish
do-
market. I caught the
market.
fish there
Oh,
one time.
Pike Place
Pike
Market.
Place,
That's
yeah.
what you're known
Do you know how to
for.
fish?
Huh?
Do you fish?
I fished twice in my entire life.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught one time. I asked the guy, "Can you throw that fish?" And then,
Oh, no,
man,
Pike-
he
in
threw
Pike
it. They
Place they do
throw
that.
it. Like he threw
So
it.
Pike Place,
he
they'll do
threw
it.
it
They'll throw
hard.
it. Now what they do is they'll have some guy catch it right in front of
Yeah.
you. They'll throw it to you, and a guy will catch it like in
Oh,
a thing. They'll
Yeah.
spin it, wrap it around, and then they'll hand it to you.
Not when I. Well, it was
And
back in the
Everything's
days.
fresh too. Yeah.
Yeah, he threw it. A good thing I played softball because he threw that like,
Yeah,
and
Pike
everybody was
Place.
clapping and laughing. I was like,
That's not fun.
Pike Place, people are known for that. Like, if you go to Seattle, it's like you have to go to Pike Place.
yeah,
Yeah.
Everything's
It's
around
cool.
it. Like, you have, like, the first Nordstrom store ever is, like, down the street. The first Starbucks store is down the street.
yeah,
Like, everything's over there. Then they have, like, the gum wall where people take pictures,
Yeah.
those pigs that are all over the city.
Got you.
Like, Pike Place is just, like, the staple, I guess. You go there, and then also the
Mhm.
Space Needle, which is not too far away from
Oh
there.
yeah, I went there too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah, Seattle got some
Seafood,
popping
yeah.
spots.
All right.
And shit, if you want to, live in the tech world, like the Boeings, Microsoft, Amazon, all that stuff's there. Amazon smack downtown. Like,
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
those are all the headquarters are there too. It's not even just like locations. That's the starting point. We got some bright minds in Seattle. I'm just throwing that out there.
All right. Well, we get it. You proud?
The bright
Yeah.
minds, man.
Seattle ain't no slouch.
But
I'm saying.
y'all lost your quarterback.
We lost our quarterback.
Damn. Why you had
Oh,
to
I'm
you had to
sorry.
gut punch him like that? Come on. Sorry, Willie.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's all right,
sorry,
Will.
Willie.
Man, why
And he
you-
was all
why
showing
you-
a new
why you got
video.
to-
He's
why
all
you got to be
excited.
like that though. we was having a good time.
How about we switch subjects? Let's
Oh, okay,
let's
never
get
mind.
into
Let's get into,
legislators are pushing for gas rebate
Oh,
act
yeah.
to give
Yeah.
Americans $100 monthly for gas. Trash. Stimulus bill is
100
designed to provide $100 a month gas for each dependent for all Americans, while others are calling for an oil tax on profits to be returned to Americans. Georgia and Maryland are the first 2 states to suspend their gas tax. How much do you think we should be getting?
I think
$100 is
ain't
nothing.
Not that
$100
$100
a
ain't
month
nothing.
get you through the week, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
If I'm driving home and back, can that shit last?
right.
Yeah. I think
That's it's so insulting, man.
My
It should be a lot more.
my car 4-cylinder, and it just filled up on $73, and that was at a cheap gas spot.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know it's about to cost me $60-$70 today.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, $100 ain't gonna do
$100,
nothing.
yeah.
I need 200.
If you give me 2, we
Yeah.
can set up for
Make
2.
it real.
We can set up for 200.
Make it real, 200.
At
Now-
least you're getting half the month. Like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering because they were saying the oil tax on profits to be returned. So I can only imagine what the profit would be. You know,
we're getting raped
when
right
you
now.
think about
No
it,
offense.
like it would be way more than it has to be way more than 100.
Yeah.
From what they're.
I mean,
they're
it was
getting.
just, it's no different than the stimulus.
Yeah.
They
Right.
gave us, was $1,200, $1,400 a month.
And
Most
then they
people in
give
this
us
country
600.
can't live off that.
No.
Nah, at all. Especially not where we at. But
Especially
yeah.
in
No.
Los Angeles. That's
Yeah.
nowhere near monthly income.
Mhm.
Man,
No.
1,400.
We're not in Arkansas.
Right.
No, it's
Arkansas,
like,
you might get by.
you
Little
might
Rock,
get by
hey, Little
and
Rock.
have extra left over after
Right.
you pay all the bills. But
Yeah.
LA, big cities, New York, Chicago, you gotta consider us too,
New
man.
York, yeah.
$6, $7.
San
Oh yeah,
Francisco.
New York.
Like,
Mm.
Yeah, Frisco, 100. That money's getting you Uber. Like,
right.
there's nothing yet.
That's one Uber ride from
It's
Tenderloin to the
super
Golden Gate.
expensive.
Like,
Yeah. So what do you think?
I'm
What's
actually
gonna
going to San
happen?
Francisco
You think they're
next
really gonna
week.
try to push this through just to say they gave us something, some kind of help?
I don't give us something, but give us way more than 100.
Yeah.
I think they are gonna end up probably pushing something through.
I mean,
I don't know. There's some odd shit going on with this government right now.
Mhm.
There's some weird agendas.
they never have money
Yeah.
until you see them spend money.
Yeah, I'm still mad that they didn't.
Like, we all struggling,
cut
but
out
they
the-
still driving nice whips.
Yeah, I'm still mad they didn't cut out the tax for. I mean the credit for student loans.
Oh yeah, wasn't Biden supposed to say he was supposed to cut
Yeah.
loans? That's what he
I
promised,
was
right?
like, man. Yeah.
This is why you don't believe old white men.
I don't believe that now.
You ain't
Get your
black.
hopes up to break you down.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like,
He
man.
forgot. He forgot that he was gonna help us. That dementia is kicking in.
Yep. You ain't. If you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Like,
Right.
he tricked the whole country, man.
You
Whole
ain't
country of
black.
black people.
He went from
sheep.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. To if you black, you dumb.
Now you know what's funny is he went
he
to
switched
this.
up on us.
He went to this restaurant in Phoenix, and so everybody was laughing because one of my favorite Mexican drinks is horchata.
Mm.
So I go, ooh, he drank the horchata. Because he was trying to get all the Latin votes.
He was sipping on
He
horchata.
went in
Just
the
to,
hood and he drinks some horchata. I was like,
He went to the hood of Phoenix.
we gotta stop accepting pandering, man.
They will too. I'm out here eating the finest of tacos.
Like
over
Hillary
here in
Clinton,
Phoenix.
I never seen a white person more
Yo.
thirsty than Hillary Clinton when she was on the Breakfast Club when she was running for office,
Man.
and like she was like, yeah, I carry hot sauce in my bag, and then they were like, oh, are you cute with the latest dances or whatever? She's like, yeah, I know the dances if you vote for me. Like everything was always coming back to if you vote for me. It was so
Yeah.
cringy, just
You-
like,
yeah.
yo, just be a person, just talk, like.
She not.
Yeah.
Be normal. Stop trying to think everything you'll be willing to do if it means you'll vote.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
it was disgusting. But you
I
know
was
what?
like, in that case, Hillary, do a sex tape. We'll vote for you.
No, I don't
You
wanna
would watch
see.
that?
No, I wouldn't watch it. I'm just saying, like, she'll do anything for a vote, right? Like,
I wouldn't watch that.
I don't want to see her pop it for a real nigga.
man. That's
Oh
crazy.
my God, that would be.
I want to
Yeah.
see her do it through Monica Lewinsky and look back at Bill like, like
Serving your country.
serving your country
Nah.
one
care of it.
dick at a time.
Let's
One
let's pivot, guys. This is
Yeah.
disgusting. This
Yeah.
is making me
Yeah,
vomit
this
on the
kinda,
inside of my mouth. This Hillary talk. Thanks, Will.
Hillary.
Let's go over to music, huh? We like music, right?
We
People like
We
music.
talked about music, you know, so
Yeah.
let's get into it.
Now, I went to the iHeart Music Awards
How was
the
that?
other day. Oh, it was so phenomenal. And
performed?
well, while I was there, because I kind of got there late, but I made it just in time to see J-Lo.
Oh,
she
my
won,
gosh.
She won an award, the Icon Award,
Oh, okay. That's
and
fair.
she
That's fair
performed.
for her.
How was her
She put in
performance?
work.
She's just
J-Lo's
phenomenal.
phenomenal, yeah.
You gonna say
Yeah,
phenomenal?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
How
Like,
was the
her
voice?
Dancing. Actually, she got better. I do gotta say, whoever her coach
Ah,
is,
Alicia.
she got
So check
better.
this.
She's
J-Lo's-
still not
J-Lo's
up there,
voice-
but
J-Lo's
she got a
voice
little
got
better.
stronger.
Yeah,
She did
got
some
a little
vocal
better.
coaching,
Yeah,
but she's
she's
still not like
it's her
Alright.
performance that
Performance-wise,
captivates
yes. No,
me.
Performance-
she's a
performance
dynamic.
and
She's
entertainment.
amazing. She puts on a good
Entertainer, she's
show.
a
And then I
beast.
saw, since we're gonna bring her up, Meg the Stallion. She performed.
How was Megan set?
Oh, she
How were
was
them
good.
knees?
She tore the
Oh
house
yeah,
down.
yes she did.
She get down, drop it low.
Yeah, it was fun.
Vibranium knees,
Make it-
Megan possesses.
Make it thunder to
Yeah.
the flow.
And then she, in her performance, there was an area where she grabbed, they had pies. So she grabbed one and just threw it on the dude's face, like one of her
What?
dancers. Yeah.
Pied him in the face.
Like
Who
she
does that
pied
at
him in the
concerts?
face,
That's-
yes.
That's
And,
foreign.
I'm saying the
Yeah.
person.
You don't pay. You ain't enough money to pay me to fucking throw a pie on my
You
face.
throw a
on
pie in
stage.
my
Yeah.
face, I'm suing.
I'm getting
pie.
Tori to shoot that other pinky toe. Fuck that.
Right.
A pie in your face.
Hey, Tori, come through.
Tori.
Nah, man, I'd be like, oh no, the way the pie hit my eye was sprained. I lost 2 blood vessels.
No man should have to deal with pie in his face when he's just trying to dance and live out his dream.
Right.
That's all I want to say. But so what's
Unless that pie got an
so-
ass attached to it.
right? So you saw
Yeah.
so you saw Megan, and
Yeah.
she's been in a bit of late record label trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to sue her because they said her last album didn't count. So she owes them. They're
That's
trying to
some
get 2 more
bullshit.
albums out of her.
Your album didn't
She
count.
technically hasn't
Yeah.
released an album. They've been like mixtapes
Yeah.
or EPs, right?
That's what they're saying.
Can I have one
So
insight?
yeah.
Go ahead, Nick. Give us the scoop.
Give us the
let's see what I
scoop,
can say
scoop.
about this. So everybody knows she has a court case,
Yeah.
Pending with Tori. Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
some information has come out about the court case.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what's happening is a lot of brands are trying to figure out ways to distance their brand from her brand.
Mm.
So I think that includes the record label,
Yeah.
all these different companies she kind of got involved with.
Mhm.
So I think this might be the first time we actually see unfortunately it's a black woman, but we may see a woman actually get held accountable for lying to the public.
Mm.
Really?
Not saying she did.
Yeah.
I'm saying that if everything unfolds the way it's looking,
Yeah.
Are you saying that Megan might be pulling a Juicy?
Oh.
Smoothie?
she might have juicied us.
She might have Juicy
Might
this?
have
Oh.
juiced us.
We might have got
Damn,
juicied again.
Ooh.
And I
We
want to
got-
believe women.
Wow.
I
And she
don't
just
wanna,
graduated from college too. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man, we rooting for you.
I was
Uh,
I was a big Meg champion. Like I love the hustle, the drive, the positivity she puts
Yeah.
out there, and
I
then
love the knees.
she has one
She's
bad
a-
moment with this Tory guy.
I don't know. How does that make you guys feel though? Because I know let's say
If
if it
she's
was
possibly lying about this about getting shot by him.
yeah, and kind of because he would have got deported, arrested.
And
Like
he did, that didn't
he
happen,
lost
right?
hundreds of millions of dollars,
He lost a
Yeah.
lot of money.
He lost
hundreds of
money.
millions.
And didn't they say that
And he was killing it during the
didn't do it?
quarantine.
He was.
The quarantine radio?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
He
on
wa-
the
he
the
was-
lives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost hundreds of millions of dollars. His reputation is forever damaged.
Yeah,
Right.
even if he puts out music and he'll
Because
eat,
he was
but it
putting
won't be
out,
the same.
he was selling them NFTs and he was making guap.
He was
like,
he was making a ton of money.
And he was getting big deals from the quarantine
Yeah.
radio stuff. I
'Cause
mean,
Tory-
he had
Tory
Megan on
Lanez
when they
is-
were I
Tory
guess
Lanez is
messing
a talented
around.
dude. He's a talented
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I've listened to at least
I
3
seen
Chicks
him.
tapes.
I seen him in concert. Yeah.
How many Chicks tapes have you smashed to?
That's
Nobody
right.
want to be honest here? Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. See, I'm a real fan.
Bust
okay?
it down.
I listen to the
bust
music
it
and I smash
down.
to it.
Right. I'm supporting you.
Yeah.
It's weird now
it's
though.
not
When you
looking
I
come
don't
out,
skip the skits either. I let them skits play.
hilarious. It's just weird now because like when you listen to people's music and you live in
Uh-huh.
LA, it's like damn, I'm really listening to the homies' music. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, salute.
The homie
I hope
music.
she's not lying. I mean, I hope,
yeah.
but I hope we do get the truth because there's just so. I've never seen such a story
It just
have
sucks.
such conflicting.
Yeah.
arguments.
It looks bad on both of them. Rather he's innocent or not. Even if
Yeah.
he comes out innocent, people are still gonna. But he shot it. You know they got the
Yeah, and
Republican
then-
style.
Then we find out that like it was the friends possibly fighting over him because he was messing
Yeah.
around with both. Like it was just messy.
It was messy. Yeah.
I want to talk about the size difference between Megan Thee
Shout out to
Stallion and
Tory
Tory
Lanez.
Lanez.
Tory Lanez. Didn't they say he didn't shoot her though, or something came out?
Maybe she-
What's come out is that
Uh-huh.
they tested the fingerprints and the DNA on the gun, and none of it seems to match Tory Lanez.
Mm.
Oh.
So you know
Maybe
anything about DNA?
let's-
Possible to
let's-
shoot a gun?
Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
So Meg Thee Stallion, she's not a small girl.
5'8", thick.
5'10", they say.
Really?
Oh
I
yeah.
thought
She
it was
looks
5'8".
like she's
No,
tall.
they say
yeah.
5'8", but yeah, they were saying 5. I mean, you
I
gotta
think
see.
she
I
might be a
gotta
little
see her in
thicker.
person though.
Yeah.
But they were saying like 5, like you said, 5'8", 5'10". Tory Lanez probably about 5'6", 5'7". I'm thinking she was about to throw them hands, and he was like, ah.
I don't know if it
I
was
mean,
a
what y'all-
throwing
Let me
hands
see
thing
how tall Tory
because
Well,
they
is.
were in the car.
I'm just saying the
allegedly
size
arguing.
difference. He was fighting for his life.
Yeah. He claims he's 5'7".
I'm talking shit.
He
Yeah.
claims he's 5'7",
130.
Tory Lanez
but
is
he
small.
about one.
Tory Lanez is small. Yeah.
But they're saying that he might be 5'3".
Sheesh.
Just to ask the panel, what do you think a reason would be for a woman to be this dramatic about something a man did? Like, what would a man have to do?
Had
He
to be
probably
sh-
did hook up with the chicks, like they're saying.
They weren't together.
I mean-
Meg was handling her rotations.
Yeah.
I mean,
She
at that
just-
time,
she can't
Meg
leave the
was
streets
popping
alone.
on different things. She was
Right.
very open with her
Maybe
shit,
it
and then
was-
she was hanging out with Tori. Then she did the quarantine. They were on lives together.
Yeah, she's 5'10".
Okay,
Yeah.
5'10".
Yeah.
They're messing around, and then
She's
but
tall.
what could propel a woman to shoot to say a guy shot her? I don't know.
Right, and then I mean, cause like you bring up the
Yeah.
black man down, like.
But even if he didn't shoot her and say somebody else did, whatever the case is,
Mhm.
why would you want to get shot, or why would somebody want to shoot that person to make it to
Right.
the
What would
it take?
extreme? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, it could have been an accident. You know,
You
shit.
know.
Shit happens.
But then again, I do know crazy chicks. So what would make them?
This sounds like one of them type of stories, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you just look at everything, how it's like it hasn't even fully unfolded yet. But if you just break it down, you're like, it sounds like she's a little off.
Maybe who knows? You know what I mean?
Tori, I'm rooting for you. Meg Thee Stallion, come on.
But we just know she was shot.
Meg, drop an album. Get your albums ready, because if this trial doesn't work out in your favor, you're gonna lose that momentum. So you probably should get the rollout going, shoot these videos, drop this album.
For all we know, Tory Lanez was practicing a monologue from Harlem Nights, and then she was doing the pinky toe when he shot her in the pinky toe.
Go ahead, give him all the benefit of the doubt.
He was
shoot him all the bail, Will.
Yeah, he was doing his thing, man. I hope he gets that role. I hope he gets that role.
The Harlem Nights. Yeah. That was funny.
Oh damn! He shot me in my pinky toe. That was funny as hell.
Yeah. Well, speaking of court cases.
Ooh.
This is one of mine that I've been following. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard go back to court.
Oh gosh, they fighting
April
again?
11th.
She whoop his ass again?
It's for defamation case, yeah. So, but this time they're pulling out all kinds of A-list witnesses who have to testify on each side.
Damn.
And because he's
this
trying to clear...
This should be a movie.
He's trying to clear his name because he's claiming, obviously we've seen that Hollywood has blacklisted him on a lot of films.
Right, and they're saying that she was whipping his ass.
Yeah, and he has the video, the video and the recording, which I heard. And so he's trying to clear his name. So... I'm Team Johnny, so I hope he.
That's why I keep asking for the rum. He dealing with that crazy one.
Wins. I hope he wins. Yeah.
But I heard that though from people. They're saying that he obviously wife beater, but they're like, nah, she be whooping his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they've been saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's
Hey, Dad, do you think Johnny Depp could beat you up?
Johnny Depp?
Are we talking about Johnny Depp?
No, he's
Depp.
like what, 5'11" or something? No, I don't think he.
I don't think he.
She said it like 5'11".
All right, that's like short.
I mean,
I'm
just saying
like
5'10", 5'11".
You're not scared of him, is what you're saying.
He doesn't strike me as like the
5'10". You know why he doesn't strike me that is when they took testimony from his previous relationships and his ex, everybody said the same thing. They couldn't believe he would actually do something. Hurt a female or do something like that. He just doesn't seem like, then again, if they're on drugs or, you know what I mean, or drinking, you just never know. But
where's the rum?
I just, I'm still Team Johnny.
Just say a prayer for him.
I'm still Team Depp.
She's like, yeah, he could have punched her in the face, but I'm still Team Johnny.
Loyalty, huh?
I'm still
Loyalty. I keep running back to Johnny.
He's such a phenomenal actor. I mean...
Oh, so he was acting.
I mean,
you didn't like what she did in Aquaman?
Right.
You don't like what she did in Aquaman?
Hilarious.
Hey, what?
You don't like what Amber Heard did in Aquaman?
That's funny.
She was okay. I think they could. I think they're trying to.
You're like, she's no Edward Scissorhands.
She's not exactly.
Edward Scissorhands. Cut her up.
She's no Donnie Brasco.
That's funny.
She's not no Fantastic
He was in that Nightmare on Elm Street too. That's funny.
She's a pirate of the Caribbean.
Alice in Wonderland.
Exactly.
Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Hatter. She's not no Mad Hatter. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, come on now.
You listen up to classics.
Better yet, she's not Freddy Krueger's original classic.
He was in the original.
He was?
Yeah. He was the one that got pulled through the bed. When you get pulled through the bed and all the blood goes up, that's Johnny Depp. Yeah.
She's not no Donnie Brasco.
The more you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, that's showing her fandom.
She could be replaced for
she can be
Aquaman
replaced.
2.
That's crazy. Aquaman 2.
So I'm following that.
Fiance,
So April 11th.
My fiance trying to get to that role of John.
Aquaman 2.
Just to get to Jason Momoa. She's trying to leave me for Jason Momoa. It's all good. He's back with Lisa Bonet, so we can still work things out.
He moved in the house. I don't know if he's back with her.
No, okay. They trying to work things out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking still.
They trying to work things out.
They're trying to work things out physically.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Moving on. So the Throwback Thursday question today is, what's the craziest thing you've done to get out of a sticky situation?
That's tough. The craziest thing I done to get out of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Without snitching.
Without snitching.
That's a really tough question.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really have to think that through. I can think of some scenarios, but What's the craziest thing you've done to get out of a sticky situation?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, you might
Nick,
have to lead, you might have to lead
Nick.
in.
Have you gotten out of a crazy situation?
Okay. Well, this is
Nick or Nick, Nick or Nick.
all right. Well, this is a little personal, but
Oh Lord.
Was it a sticky
I feel
situation?
like
no. This is some real shit. So I dealt with my late friend who passed away a couple years ago, Tariq, and I really sank into like a big depression afterwards. And over the course of the week after he died, I started developing suicidal thoughts as well. And I became super irritable and just very difficult and manic. And it was to the point where my folks suggested that I go check myself into the hospital. And I got dropped off in front of the hospital later that day, and then I was waiting for somebody to come and bring me some supplies or whatever, like some water or some snacks. I didn't want to go inside until I had it, whatever. So I was pacing and waiting outside and like on the phone calling people, cussing people out. And I guess I started making like a scene or whatever like that. So then I think somebody called the cops, and then the fire department, they came up on me to see what was wrong. And like I had to like almost channel everything I was feeling and like put it on pause for a second to just appear like I was calm and like, hi officers, like how's it guys going today? And they were like, fine. It's like, we heard there's been some commotion. You can explain what's going on. I said, well, you know, it's very hard to unpack. You see, I'm going through a lot right now. I had a friend who just passed away via suicide, and then I'm telling them this stuff, and then I say, you know, like, so then I've been pretty depressed, and I just kind of came to check myself in to get help because it's been a tumultuous time for me and our friends and family. And then I gave them all of that, and then I kind of go, so you see, like, it's a lot.
You talked perfectly normal.
All right, I was perfectly normal. I was like in scene and character, and then they were like. They were like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah. I mean, it does sound like a lot. So yeah, if you're saying you're gonna get help, then you know we're glad that you're doing that." And I'm like, "Thank you. I really appreciate that, guys." And I was like, "And if you guys ever want to come to a comedy show, you can add me on Instagram, Nick of Comedy." And they walked off.
You add that in.
And then I walked out and looked at my friends like, "That's how you get them the fuck away from you when they come up on you." Because I was like, it was real. Like I was in some crazy manic. I could just switch character. Calm white people down or authority figures down, and then go back into being mad at the world. And it was like some surreal shit. And but I diffused fire department and whatever single-handedly, and making sure I didn't like let them know that I was really going through it.
That was a crazy week.
Yeah, wow. It was a very hectic week. Like I just, you know, I was only sleeping 2 hours a night, and I was just angry and upset and just, you know, just confused about why my friend passed the way he did, and then it just hit his tipping point where I just kind of like I just spiraled, and but still trying to making sure I didn't I was gone in my head I was gone, but like I was still can appear normal to certain folks, and then I was so then I got put in the psych hold, right? Because if you admit that you're suicidal, they have to register you into a psych hold. So then I'm in the psych hold, and I realized like I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like I'm bad, but I ain't doing this bad. Like this is some crazy shit. Goddamn. So then I did this in my set. So because when I filmed my hour. So then every time I met with the guy who checks you off to see how you're progressing, right? So I was able to convince him that I was good enough that he let me off like maybe 2 days early, a day or two early than what I was supposed to, because every time I was in front of him, I was on my best behavior. I was like, sir, I'm taking my medicine. I'm feeling a lot better. I've been able to sleep, and I've been just talking to my folks and praying.
You took that blue pill?
Took whatever they fucking gave me and didn't refuse and didn't act like a jackass like some of the other people in the goddamn line who'd be like, I don't want this shit. Like that's what you gotta deal with. Fuck that. I'm all right. And then, you know, so I was just like, all right, I'm just going to take my goddamn medicine. Right. I'm going to be good, be cool. I'm going to eat every goddamn meal. I'm not going to be mad that this lunch is fucking trash. Right. I'm just going to swallow this shit. And then he checked me off, and then I got off like a day or two early, like than what I was supposed to.
You're supposed to do like 72 hours, right? Or something like that.
72. I got out like in maybe 2 days. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I feel like there's something in there that someday I'm going to do at some point, because it was a very drastic, like crazy week, whatever, but you know, it was tragic at the time, but I'm able to laugh at it now. Yeah, so if that helps, that answers the question. That's what I was able to do at one point in my life.
Channel everything.
Just channel everything. Put on my Oscar face, and get these
just
people the
get
fuck out
out.
of my face when I
Right.
needed them to.
Oh wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
You?
Dang. Mine was okay. So in Scottsdale, Arizona,
Mhm.
it's known to pull over anybody black and brown
Mm.
majority of the time.
Okay, so everybody.
So, but then, yeah, but then they would have like some of the best clubs. So we
Scottsdale
were
does
going
have-
clubbing,
Yeah. I've been there.
and after the club, I ended up being the driver. Now, keep in mind, we had drank.
Yeah.
So even though I can hold my liquor,
You had no
and stuff,
business driving.
I probably shouldn't have been driving, okay? But I didn't
you
realize
can
in
hold
my
the liquor, too.
car, some of the people had weed, some people had other drugs.
Y'all
I'm not
get
even
pulled
gonna say.
over.
So
a wrap.
basically, we got pulled over.
You did get pulled over.
Yes. So I was like, oh man, how am I gonna do
I'll have to
this?
do a
So
bid.
like real quick, I like tried to sober up, but it was like, have you guys seen the
Did you-
video
did you
of
get
the
them?
guy? Oh yeah, I had those out. The boobs were out. Okay, so have you seen the video of the guy
Success.
with the kickball change, and then the lady pulls him over, and he's
Oh,
doing
he's
all those
dancing?
like kickball changes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that.
So he literally had me get out of the car. He checked my eyes and stuff, and did the whole like test, except for the breathalyzer.
Mm.
And so then, when we were doing the line, I started dancing like as if though I was still in the club, and the boobs, you got to move them around.
Yeah. All right. Look
And
at
then he
you.
let us go. So I was like, man, but I didn't know after when we left how much drugs were in the car from the other people. I'm like, what is in the car? But whew, we made it,
You
man.
had us locked up, bitch.
I got us out. I got us out of that sticky situation. The boobs got us out. Man,
Yeah.
that was...
Okay, that you dodged the fast one.
A-Dot really dodged that one, boy.
All right. A weekend in jail. That's what's up. I
Yeah.
respect that.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Respect.
Yes.
I really don't
You
have
really-
like no.
You or Nick? Any sticky?
Nick probably has a couple.
Nah, I got a
The,
couple.
the
of
best I could do is like leaving a girl's house, like when her
Uh-huh.
not foster, but what's it called when the host mom when they're like an exchange student? I don't know. Like
The
when they have-
host mom.
like,
yeah.
you know, like when
Oh,
if you have an
okay.
exchange student, somebody from another country comes
Yeah,
over, you have
yeah,
like
yeah.
the host mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like in the military, and I had messed
Mhm.
with the girl who was there,
Mhm.
and she had pulled up. We heard the garage door open. The garage door opened like mid stroke,
Uh-huh.
and so I had to like, I guess get out of there, hang down the second level and hit that drop roll.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Secret
no.
Agent Will.
Hit that drop roll into the grass, and I had to literally hit the corner. So I'm waiting for her like to go in. As I see the thing coming down, because as soon as you walk through the garage
Mhm.
into the living room or like to the space, there's like a glass window, so she would
Yeah.
have saw me. So as soon as I see in the garage door kind of going, I hit
Uh-huh.
a full sprint down the street because it's all open. So she would have saw somebody running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a full sprint. She didn't see me. I was out of there.
Damn.
And what's
Oh
crazy is
my God.
I was so like scared. I didn't even just stop at the end of the block. I ran
Mhm.
home.
Oh
And my home
God.
was like
Your adrenaline.
my home was smooth like a mile and a half away. Like
Oh.
yeah, I was on foot like
You're like, I'm gonna make this.
yeah.
Dang.
So I guess that's I guess that counts.
You got out.
Hey
I
man.
got out of there.
You got out of there, brother.
Sticky situation.
Sticky situation
Yep.
avoided.
And you, Nick?
This is I'll
Is it
tell-
legal? If you can't share, we
I'll
don't.
tell something
Legal or
different.
not
I
legal?
have a few stories in the same vein, but I got one in a different vein. I actually got this is embarrassing too. I actually got some because this girl thought I was somebody else.
Wait, who did she
Who was
think
the
you
lookalike?
was? Who's your lookalike?
She thought I was a famous person. Like and the person wasn't too famous.
Who?
She was just a fan of I don't even know this person. She showed me a picture. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm such a fan," and I was like,
Who was the person?
I
You don't even
I
remember the
didn't even
artist.
know
That's
who the fuck. It
insane.
wasn't an artist, it was an actor.
Actor. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So like I really didn't know who and I'm just like, and she was from overseas. So I'm assuming it was like an overseas actor. It was some black dude, and she showed me his picture. He was like on a billboard, and it was a foreign language. And she was like, "Oh my God."
That's crazy.
And I'm just like, should I say something? And I'm just like, I'm gonna see if she. And it was, I felt so bad because she was
Right.
just really into the fact that she was hooking up with some dude that she thought
Yeah.
was some other dude, and I was just like,
That's funny.
Oh man.
So I feel bad about it till today. Like I could have told her this.
That'd be some shit.
Yeah,
man.
I took some dude's vagina. I feel bad about it.
That's crazy.
You did not feel that bad.
No, I felt like shit.
Think about those scenario
I
like
felt like
She's
shit.
like, oh man.
Not like embarrassed.
You
It
ever
was
feel
just
like shit when you in the moment, like while you smashing? You're
Yeah.
like, I'm a piece of shit, man. This
But I
is-
felt like that while I was.
But you
I was
still
like,
finished. But
I
you
was like,
still
I should
finished.
tell her.
Right.
I should tell her. I ain't gonna
she'll
tell her.
ask you like,
Yeah.
hey, see that quote from the movie.
I
should
felt
tell her.
even
Not
worse.
having
She
you.
didn't even speak English.
Oh gosh.
Aw.
So like
Oh,
it was like
Yeah, you took complete advantage of it.
that's
Oh
what
my
I'm saying, bro.
gosh.
Like it wasn't like
foreign.
It's
I-
you.
Foreign exchange.
It's you.
I could have easily just been like, nah, like you tripping. And she was, her friend she was
Right.
with spoke a little bit of English.
Yeah.
And she was like, my friend wants to meet you, whatever. And we're at like a little event. So I'm just like, oh, whatever.
Right.
Going along with the shit. And
Terrible.
she pulls her phone out and she's like, yeah. And her friend's like, she's a huge fan. I'm like, a huge fan? What the fuck is going on? And after that, I seen it in her eyes. She wanted it, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm him today." And I was just, I just went with it. And yeah, that's fucking.
How do you
She
get out
wouldn't
of
let
a
me
sticky
hit it if
situation?
I would have told her the truth.
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
She would have.
You had a window and you capitalized.
For sure.
You
she
saw
would.
an opportunity and you took it. I respect that.
I like how you look at it, Nick. I feel better about it,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate that,
It's
brother.
all about how you
Man.
justify the anger,
Hey,
baby.
just for the angle,
For a long time, I
That's
felt
not-
bad about it, but
Nah,
now I feel good.
Hey,
There's an opportunity.
if we want to be truly honest here, she ain't truly a fan if she didn't know exactly who that was. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Well, and then it's kind of racist too, because I felt like she was kind of saying, "Oh, niggas kind of look alike."
yeah.
I was kinda, 'cause
So
when
you
I seen
got to make her pay.
When I seen the
Right,
picture,
you
I was
gotta
like,
make
"Oh,
her
I don't really look like
Right.
this guy."
You got to teach her the lesson.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they
I
the
don't
slave
really look like
strokes.
this
I
guy.
didn't really look like the poster dude, but I was like, I see what she's saying, but
Right. I
So
see
it's
the
lazy.
resemblance.
It's just
Yeah.
like when they come here and they give you the bullshit. Like, you know, if they come here, they'll think, oh, you're Stephen Curry.
I'd be like, oh, yes.
Tiger Woods.
do you get that from foreigners when you out and about?
Yeah, I
get
got it.
that from
I got it
a
at the
lot of
airport. I
people.
got it at the airport from a foreigner that was like 6'9".
Gotta use it to your advantage, bro.
He gets
Yeah.
it from a
I
lot
get
of
it all
He
people.
wasn't going to smash
Yeah.
a 6'9" foreigner.
No.
He got 6'9",
Nah,
was it?
there wasn't that situation.
Right.
It was just at the airport. He told me congratulations on a good season.
Oh, it was a guy?
It was a guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
never mind. He ain't
No, it
smashing
wasn't no
nothing.
smashing situation. Yeah. He introduced me to his daughter.
I
and
got to take up
everything.
that opportunity.
His
Oh,
daughter was
yeah.
like 2 years old. He was like, "Hey,
Right.
this is my daughter." I'm like,
You went
she's
along?
like 2 or 3. I'm like, she knows basketball strongly.
Right.
Like,
I was going to say, this is outdated. I was going to say, have you worked on your signature, your step signature? But
Oh,
nobody really asks for
man.
that anymore.
that's funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I could pull
Yeah,
that
you
off.
gotten that a lot too.
We get it all over the place.
Cause I've been out a few times and Foot Locker,
Yeah.
remember? And I was like, "Ooh, get some
Fuck.
new shoes." I was on. They be like, "Hey, what you doing?" Oh, when we hike.
No, that nigga
Yeah,
Under
well-
Armour now.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey
Under Armour,
man,
yep.
what you doing over here on this side of town?
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever.
Somebody asked me that. Like, what you doing on this side of Cali? Like
I'm like,
Cali, you know?
Do you know him? No.
I was like, I don't
I'm
know
like,
that man.
he thought you was Steph. I was like,
They had to, cause he approached me as if he knew who I was.
yeah.
Like, I'm just working out. Oh, okay, in LA, that's what's up. You gonna play with LeBron? No, I'm playing.
Nick,
You
you ever
gonna
get
ball?
mistaken identity?
Not mistaken. People would
Uh-huh.
just give me, oh, you look like such and such, but never like they thought I was that person.
Would you? I feel like you would go along with it, whatever they said.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would
Yeah,
for the
I feel
yeah,
like
for the
you
fun of
would
it.
rock that shit
For
out.
the story?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You thinking I'm a Tiger or Montel Jordan? Why am I going to stalk you?
Hilarious.
You know, Tiger.
I can see Tiger. I can see you doing
That's
Tiger
funny.
though.
Yeah.
Get it with
Tiger, yeah.
Oh, what's
Which
his
That's
name? What's
funny.
my the other actor? Wesley
Huh?
Jonathan.
There's
I got Wesley
yes.
Jonathan.
Wesley Jonathan.
There's another actor that you look
What's
like
his name?
the other day.
Sweet-
Dang it. Who was it? Not
It
just
depends on the
Wesley
hair,
Jonathan.
how I look, how my hair looks. Like when it's short,
Uh-huh.
I get the Tyler James Williams from Everybody Hates Chris. He's on the
Oh,
new show
okay.
Abbott
Oh, okay,
Elementary
yeah.
now, but his
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
He grown now.
he grown now. But back then we looked a lot very similar. And then
That's funny. I can see. The
I'm not
type of
saying I
ways.
look like him, but whenever I used to have like my
Mhm.
fro, and as my facial hair was starting to come in, cats would
Uh-huh.
really go for this like Steve Harvey kind of thing. I don't know why,
Oh.
but
Steve
when I
Harvey.
had the fro and it was like sharp, my fro would be really sharp
And
and
that was
black.
like Steve Harvey.
And I get,
Harvey.
yeah,
Damn.
I don't claim, I'm not gonna claim that because, yeah, no
I
offense to
got,
Steve.
when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
I should show y'all a picture. I had a little mini afro, and my mustache had just
Uh-oh.
like,
You get Steve?
my homeboy said, "Shut your Steve head," or no, you looking at something.
Yeah.
And that shit hurt my feelings. That's the only joke in my whole life.
Yeah, I'm
that
cutting my,
ever hurt
cutting my hair.
Damn.
Yeah,
Steve Harvey.
That was not cool, man.
yeah. So yeah, but I never like
Family Feud.
nobody ever like
Yeah.
a chick or whoever never mistook me for another person. I didn't get like the way he gets it. Nah.
I get Steph often. He's like arguably like one of the most notable faces in basketball.
In the
So,
world,
like,
yeah.
In the world, like everybody knows who Steph is.
Mhm.
Right.
We used to, as kids,
Oh,
we
that's funny.
used to go to City Walk out here in the valley,
Mhm.
and because City Walk is like kind of a international place where
The
you get
Universal?
all- yeah,
Oh,
Universal
oh,
City
yeah.
Walk. So you got all kind of foreigners
yeah.
and stuff up there.
That's the big
So-
tourist site.
Mhm.
As
Yeah.
a youngin, to get girls, we used to go up there. One of the homies would go stand in the corner, and we would just run over there, like, "Oh shit, this is what you do."
Oh yeah.
And when I tell you clockwork,
Really?
never missed.
Yeah, let's do it today. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Well, just stand somewhere on the side, bro. All you gotta do.
Well, you
is-
can do it.
Yo, Steph Curry.
No, I actually did a video where I did that in Express because
Uh-huh.
he was doing ads for Express. So I was standing there and I look at him and then I had a girl come up and like, "Can I get your autograph?" I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I just walk away, and then see like what other just to see people's heads go.
Who's that?
Because we
You
be like,
should go sign one of the express.
Man,
Right.
That's funny.
the power behind
go inside
curiosity,
the store.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so powerful, curiosity.
Wow.
and you can get away with that here. That's because
Mhm.
people just assume everywhere you go, there's gonna be famous people here.
You know when
You could be on Skid Row, like, oh my God, that's the one actor from he played
Yeah.
the crackhead in Roots. Like,
I used to
you know,
get
just something random like.
I used to get when I was, skinnier or a little bit slimmer. I used to get Jordan Sparks a lot back in the days, like when she
can
first
see
came
that.
out, and it was funny because we were at an award show, and before Zac Efron was like blowing up, he kept coming up to me, and I kept going, "Does he think I'm Jordan Sparks?"
Zac Efron.
And he was all
I heard
young.
he's little.
He was all young,
Interesting.
like High School Musical.
Interesting.
I was like, man,
Yeah, I heard
I
he
could
just
have
got his
pulled. I could have
cheekbones
pulled
done.
him when he was a
And
kid.
you ain't say
basically.
nothing.
Yeah, I used to get
Zac,
her.
show me the
Just
greatest.
sat on that Disney face.
Mhm.
Sing on the greatest showman. Sat on the Disney
Sat on
face.
that Disney face.
Hilarious.
Fuck it.
Speaking of Disney faces,
Yeah.
is anyone aware of the court cases with Disney?
There's this
Ooh.
thing with they're
Oh, yeah.
not taking a stance on gay or
Uh-huh.
They just ran a sting in Orlando,
Mhm.
and they arrested like 6 or 7 people that work for Disney
About what?
Oh, I
for
meant to read this.
different charges, mostly having to do with children.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it. 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
touchy.
yeah, so it was, and they the sheriff came out and he held up pictures of each person and broke down each person, their job at Disney, how long they
Wow.
were employed there. It was another amusement park in Orlando. I don't know what it is about Florida.
all
But
amusement parks.
It's crazy.
there's
It's
so many
great.
in Orlando?
you
Yeah.
go to like Wet and
Mhm.
Wild. There's
Well, I mean, the
Disney,
people though.
Disney, you got
Busch
Universal.
Gardens, Universal Studios.
Like if you
Universal Gardens,
Google right
same thing.
now, Wild News, it'd be Florida. I don't know what's
Yeah,
Florida
happening.
stay
Florida be
wild though.
wild.
Something the way
Florida
the
man.
sun
Florida
cooks
stay
on people's
wild.
faces.
Florida
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening in Florida, but yes, it's a big
Florida man
investigation
puts a
going on with
gator
Disney
in
World out
residence
there.
pool.
I
Like,
have no interest to ever go to Swampland.
They didn't say nothing about Disneyland out here, right? Just Disney
Well, no,
World.
this was
Disney
in,
World.
This is at
Just
Disney
Disney
World.
World.
Disney
Okay.
World is in
In
Florida, yeah.
Yeah, this is in
Huge.
Florida out there.
Wow.
Yeah, they
Florida
arrested
be
like
off
6 to
the
8
hook.
people that
Uh-huh.
worked for the business and a couple people that worked in some surrounding
Into some bad,
amusement parks.
into some foul play. Huh?
Yeah, one of the guys he played, he was a character at Disneyland, and he was like a sex
Mhm.
offender.
Oh my
and they were trying to like,
gosh.
how did he even get the job?
That's
Like, that was
horrible.
confusing. So
So
Like
they didn't
around
do a
all them
background
kids?
check.
yeah, I don't know. That's just
like,
Obviously.
hey man, who's that guy in the Pinocchio costume who's like growing up top and bottom? Like,
shout out to Disney.
Oh, top and bottom.
like, come on, fam.
They did not do a background check.
Who's that dude in the Peter Pan costume? Talking about he gonna take everybody to Never Neverland. Like,
He's
Slow
all
down,
taking them
fam.
in there.
only 6 and younger. Get the fuck out of here.
Funniest joke was
That's
Dave
sick.
Chappelle said they knocked that mask off of Mickey Mouse. He said Mickey's a Mexican.
Oh, Mexican?
Ah, why y'all hating on?
That's
He is
funny
a
as shit.
Mexican.
That shit was
hilarious.
funny.
He is a Mexican.
Hey, if you go to Disneyland, he probably is.
Yeah.
No, he was definitely Mexican. When I was on 42nd Street in New York, and I took a picture with 2 of the Smurfs, and they wanted a tip, and I didn't give them no tip, and they was like, excuse me, could you give me a tip? There, I can tell that they're supposed
They
to.
Irish?
Like,
Oh, I thought they were Irish. I was like, are they Irish?
Will's accent work.
My accent is the worst.
Is that-
Like
yeah.
whatever accent you want me to do, ask me to do
It
something
becomes
else.
2 other things
Right.
that you
Becomes
didn't even
something
check
else.
for.
So if you ask
That
me,
was a good Irish accent,
was a
bro.
good-
I don't know how you got
Hilarious.
Mexican out of that.
Yeah. I was like, what's up,
So-
little smacks? What's up? You what? Hey, he was ready to come over here and get
Listen,
it
y'all
on
just
the
practicing?
show. He like, what's up?
but yeah, anytime you want me to do an accent, ask me to
Yeah.
do something that's not the same. Like if you want me to do
Yeah.
British, ask me to do Jamaican. Because
Yeah.
I just don't get it right.
It'd be 2 things that you didn't even
Yeah.
expect to hear.
Man.
So is there
That'd be crazy.
so Nick, is there a what's good?
Oh
for
yeah,
this
what's
week,
good?
like,
What's
Is
popping in the
there
streets? What's
what's popping on the streets?
Good.
What's good on
Uh-huh.
on the video fame? The funny and then also anything that you've been
Yeah.
watching.
Trying to think. I've been making sure I keep up with my steady dose of shows.
Mm. You watch Force?
Force what?
Force the Power, the Power Spin.
Yeah, I have been watching Force. I didn't watch this past week's episode.
I just watched it.
Okay, so
It's
you're
cool.
caught up?
Yeah, I'm caught up now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, honestly, I haven't really had time to watch new stuff. I've been just working a lot like crazy, and I watch the shows that I keep up with.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get it.
What? What's that?
Because the other day you were like, "Hey, how come you didn't finish the show yet?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Because I be working.
You working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You be getting
Yeah,
busy.
this job
man.
done cut a lot of my TV, cut my TV time.
All right.
Yeah.
I think there was one thing though we watched. What was it the other day? It was this movie Plan B on Hulu. this teenage
That's bad.
rom-com. It's like kind of funny. It's about like these girls who want to have sex, and it's like a little Indian girl and her white friend, and they get into like these crazy
You
adventures.
mean red dot or feather Indian?
Red Dot Indian.
You gotta be specific. Is it Native American? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
as
if you
in
meant
which
Indian.
Indian?
Okay.
Yeah.
You
And
said
then,
Plan B?
Yeah, Plan B on
Okay.
Hulu.
Put
It was
that
pretty,
on
it's
the
pretty
list.
funny.
Watch that.
So I watched that. I recommend that.
I'm about to watch that.
Yeah. Oh, and I watched. Well, this kind of the season's over, but I watched season 4 of Last OG with Tracy Morgan.
I gotta catch up on that show.
That's available on HBO.
Yeah.
It was good. Shout outs to Tracy and the cast. They had a good storyline. It's kind of different because Tiffany Haddish wasn't involved this season, but like they still found ways to make the story compelling, and they're just trying to evolve Tracy's character. So it was very much around him in a community center in Brooklyn, and they introduced like some more new characters. One including this actress named Davina Joy Randolph. She was in the Eddie Murphy movie Dynamite.
Yeah.
She played the female singer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On Dolomite, Dolomite, and she had a really good character arc on the show. So I caught up on Last OG. Yeah, Plan B is definitely like it's a newer movie that came out like last year. I thought that was a pretty funny comedy.
Check that out. That sounds funny.
Yeah, stand-up wise, there hasn't been there's no real specials or not a lot of new specials or whatever out. So yeah, nothing comedy wise on that tip. But yeah, Plan B was a funny film.
Okay. I'll check that out.
I'm gonna
Check
check
out.
that show out.
Check it out.
Check it out. I watch I like watching the horror movies. I watch random fight movies too. I was watching this movie, Never Back Down Revolt on Netflix. I thought it was kind of interesting because it was like you know how they do like obviously like female trafficking or like human trafficking, but they weren't trafficking them for sex. They were trafficking them for fights. So like they were just grabbing women and they were just forcing them into fight rings. So they just had to keep fighting people.
Damn.
Like just get their ass beat consistently, and that was like their life. Like it's kind of rough. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
It was good fight scenes, but the scenario was like, damn.
You just feel bad.
Right.
Man.
All right, get my ass whooped again today. All right. And it could be any time of day. Like it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, you too.
Train.
Got this random white people want to watch you fight. Let's go.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the show Bust Down?
I watched the
how
pilot
is
for
it?
Bust Down.
I was hoping you watched this, Nick.
On Peacock.
That's
on Peacock, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
I was about to check it out.
So shout outs to Chris Redd, Sam J, Jack Knight, Langston Kerman,
he knows the
for
whole
starring,
staff.
writing, and producing in their own show on the Peacock. Bust Down was interesting. I liked parts of it. Some of it felt contrived. It's a very different and weird show. They tackle a tough subject, but they're really like making dark jokes throughout the whole episode, and they're just kind of like in this like workplace situation where they kind of work it out. Like Jack Knight's character, let me not give away too much, but he gets sort of like touched on the job, and it's about how he deals with that, getting groped by their white older boss. And
I like
and then from there it just spirals conversation and dialogue, and then how to kind of like get vindication.
So,
I'm about to watch an
so
episode.
I need you to watch more. Cause
I don't have the subscription, so
I'll send you a link. You can watch for free.
all right.
I'm trying to figure out.
I need a link too.
Because I thought that was strange too, right?
Yeah.
The white dude touching them at work, whatever.
Yeah.
But you're tackling sexual harassment in the workforce.
And it's also men getting
that is
sexually
interesting.
harassed.
Right,
How,
and you're using
how
a
does a
different
man
angle.
deal with that
Right.
situation?
Yeah.
Because it's different for women.
So I
You
got
can put
that.
your hands on me. I can
Okay.
put my hands on you.
But they had another episode, so that made me a little uncomfortable as a black man. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching this, and it's
Right,
called
right,
Bust
right.
Down. So
Right.
I couldn't. And one of the other
That's the
leads.
thing about it. Like, why is it
Bust
called Bust
Down.
Down?
So
Bust
Will, as I'm
Down.
watching this,
Yeah.
it's like on a
Yeah.
dicks. I'm like, should I watch this?
Right.
Is this
Yeah.
is
Keep
this
going. Let's see where it goes.
Sounds like dicks.
Sounds like this.
So then I watched another episode.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out the three. I couldn't figure out the three men in the show were bisexual characters, or I couldn't figure it out because the one who got touched and he didn't fight the dude about it. So I couldn't figure out that angle. I couldn't figure out the light skinned guy's angle
Yeah.
because his expressions are a little flamboyant.
Yeah.
He doesn't come off as
Typical.
His character with Langston,
Typical. That's how they
and I
do
know
it on
Langston, I know
screen.
all of them to some degree in real life because I've either performed or seen him in the stand-up circuit.
Yeah.
And Langston is like a cool sounding guy. He doesn't even sound like that. And his character was actually like a little annoying to me. I was kind of like, what are you doing at that voice, Langston? I didn't get it. But like I said, I only saw the pilot, and like I said, it was weird. They had some good moments, but I didn't know if I would like. I don't know if this was something like I would watch personally.
And they're writing it.
Yeah, they wrote on. If you look at the credits, each credit will have the four of them.
You
created
sound
by,
like crazy. So you're like, why
written
would they
by,
write this?
No. That
Produced
it makes way more sense because
Okay.
They're all comedians.
I seen an episode and I couldn't figure out why would you say yes to this scene.
Yeah.
But it makes more sense if we're sitting down as a group and I'm saying this would be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we can see it, we can see how it's going to play out. Versus there's a scene. I don't care if anybody's mad at. There's a scene where something happens where one of the characters is giving up his sperm.
Right.
His friend gets mad. He breaks into a sperm bank. And as a man, I couldn't die. I want you to.
I saw that clip.
I could not watch it after this. So the guy.
You tapped out.
Bro, this is the most. This is the. And don't be offended by this, anybody, because if you are, who cares? This is the gayest. This is the gayest scene I've ever seen on film that wasn't gay.
Right.
Oh wow.
So it really, the dude was swimming in sperm.
He slips into the sperm and he swims around it. I saw that clip.
At the sperm bank?
I'm not sure.
It's weird.
Will.
They really go
You're
weird.
uncomfortable, yeah.
It's like you don't know.
You're
Like
really
you
uncomfortable.
like I get the joke.
He's swimming with swimmers. I
I
get
get
it.
the humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Shooters
to
gonna shoot.
men, this is not funny. This is
It's
a
not.
horror
Yeah.
film. Like this
It's
is
a horror
This is not.
You felt uncomfortable.
It's a very what you mean? What is it called? What's the right word? It's
Yeah, break it down for him, Nick.
it's very niche.
Explain.
It's not for
Explain.
everybody. The show's not for everybody.
Okay.
You have to have a really like dark / open-minded
Uh-huh.
sense of humor to kind of go where they're trying to take you on their journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's about these 4 friends going through this weird dark stuff, having conversations.
they work
I'm
like
gonna
a-
have to watch this.
And where
now.
that makes a lot of sense because the setting is dark. Like if anyone's
Yeah.
ever been to a casino,
Mhm.
you often wonder like who the fuck would work here.
Right. It's
Like-
super dark.
Right,
Yeah.
like the environment, everybody's kind of so that's that they work at a casino.
That's the aesthetic they try to set out for you.
Thank you for that, Nick. 'Cause
Yeah.
I seen that episode and I
So-
said, you know what, I want to support this.
What's funny is when you said I thought you were gonna say good things. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Then I was more like,
because it's good, it's funny.
It has funny
It's
jokes. Like
original.
I thought, in my opinion, I felt like Sam J's humor like
Which one is
resonated the
that?
most.
Who's
She's
that?
the chick in the
Okay,
group.
okay.
And
Okay.
Chris Red, he has good moments too, but like you
Is that
can tell
gold hat?
that's
Yeah.
Who's
Saturday
the
Night
guy
Live.
with the gold hat?
that's Chris
Yeah.
Chris Red
From
from
Saturday
Saturday Night
Night
Live.
Live.
Saturday
Yeah.
Night Live.
Okay, yeah.
Him and Keenan, yeah.
He's the only reason I kept watching it.
He's
funny
yeah,
dude.
because
I
Chris
seen him
is
do stand-up.
silly
Okay.
and he's doing characters and he's
Okay.
rapping, singing, he's just being all over the place.
Yeah.
And like Jack and Langston have different sense of humors. Like Jack has a dark stand-up comic, but he has that face where it's just like he looks innocent, but he's dark as shit.
The
Right.
Afro guy.
Afro guy,
Okay.
right? And Langston's a light-skinned dude.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but it's a brain. The show's a brainchild of them 4, and them 4 had the creative control to kind of like really come up with all that stuff and work on it. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing them
Makes a lot
act,
of
them
sense.
write, and produce it. And
That makes a lot more
Okay.
sense.
and kudos
about
to
this.
shit.
Wow.
They
I
getting
mean,
checks
hey,
to them.
they got
NBC.
checks.
I might
Yeah.
check
But
it out.
I'm not
mad.
gonna lie and act like I love the show. Like I don't know. I'd probably watch it just to see what else they do to see if it gets better. But I probably wouldn't like.
They swimming in
watch it
sperm.
anymore.
That's what you're gonna
Swimming
see.
in sperm.
It's,
I
but it's
mean-
only 6 episodes, so it's
Okay.
like
I
half
was in
hour.
episode 2.
That was swimming.
That was
in sperm
episode two,
ball,
swimming-
episode two.
so-
That's a strong lead
Where you
in.
going after this, man?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah, as much as I'm cool with them,
That's what you
like
call diving into the show
that,
balls
yeah,
deep.
that show is definitely something different. But I think hey, it can service an audience. They can find an audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
just
might have
not-
to
Yeah, they
check
can
that
they can
out.
service something.
Yeah, it's
like servicing.
it's interesting.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. You're
Yeah.
right. See, I'll be
Check it out.
forgetting about
Bust
the
it
shit I watch. 'cause-
down,
Bust down.
it
Bust down.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, what's
Of
with
course.
the title? I didn't get the title. Bust down.
Bust down? I don't know. It's just like they like to say bust down because I
But
was like
the
popping.
bust down challenge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bust
it's just trendy.
Gotcha.
Niggas is saying bust down.
What does
Bust
it mean
down.
though?
Watch the show and find out.
Yeah.
On Peacock,
Bust down.
ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
I mean the
I
spur
know.
part.
Bust it
I don't
I
know.
mean, I guess bust down.
I mean,
Bust-
niggas
bust
was
it.
saying bust down
Bust
the
it
last couple
wide
of years.
open.
There was
Bust it
bust
wide
down, there
open.
was the Tatiana bust down, and then there was
Oh,
when the
yeah.
cops bust down. Like,
Then it
I
was
don't know.
bust it. That
Right.
challenge on Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok. Yeah.
Just something,
Oh, that's
something
funny.
fun to say, I guess.
Bust it wide open.
Yeah, check it out, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all might like it.
All right.
Anything else? We good? I think that was a nice way to end the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bust
he
down,
said, he goes,
bust
I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in and say
I'm gonna
this.
go take a shower. I feel dirty now just talking about the show.
Right. Now you're gonna be looking at your faucet weird, like the water look a little white. This shit, this is just not. This ain't alkaline. This is
You said that was episode 2. That's hilarious.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I wanted to.
I guess I'll have
I
to
like
check it out.
it makes a lot more sense that you're saying they're writing, producing it,
Yeah.
because I can see that they're
Yeah,
kind
2 of them are
pushing
from
that.
SNL. Sam was a writer on SNL as well,
Okay.
and Chris is obviously he's there as a performer.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Jack worked with Sam J because Sam J had a show on HBO, so he worked on her show. They all write, so yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that
you
makes
can
sense.
tell that they're definitely like right where you think in normal television it would stop.
No.
Yeah.
They're gonna go past that to like.
And that's because they got to do their show on
That's what I'm
Peacock.
saying. That's why
Yeah.
it makes more sense. Like, because even in that scene, they would have just showed the guy going into the sperm ring, breaking up all the sperm, maybe
Yeah.
slip on it. But he rolled in it, marinated it.
Okay,
Then
yeah,
he went
that's
to
too
work
much.
with it still on him.
Yeah, you can never do that on network
And
television.
You can't do that anywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as you're saying, like they're writing and producing, I'm like,
HBO.
oh, so
Yeah.
I see now why the joke is going too far, because
It's them.
which is fine.
There's comedians who have fun with that
'Cause,
shit.
yeah, this is fine because like
Yeah.
we're never gonna get to see this again. So
Probably
at
not.
this time,
Yeah.
stretch it
Go-
out,
go
man.
for it.
Go
Right.
for it. See what we get from
Go
it.
for the gusto.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go for the gusto.
Slip and slide in it, player.
Yeah,
Stretch it in
man.
it, you know.
Shit, a little
I
cash.
should pull
I'm
a
about to check this out.
I'm gonna
She
text
said-
Nick, text
I'm
me
about
that
to check
that
this
password.
out. This
Did you
little
say
slip
sperm?
and slide and sperm? Let's see.
My girlfriend would definitely appreciate it because we got to watch that. We got Bel Air to watch. We got like other shows.
Oh, yeah.
Peacock is starting to get popping.
It
Yeah.
is.
They starting to get this.
I know.
They even have The Office on there.
I was
Well,
supposed to
unless you
cancel
guys
my.
watch
I was supposed
that,
to cancel my
You-
subscription. I'm
you-
still on.
You want to know?
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
still
you
on. I'm
committed
stuck.
now.
Yeah.
Committed, yeah.
That's how they get you.
So
Man, with that being said,
Nice.
rolling in sperm, yeah.
we go roll out.
Why you
We're
didn't
gonna-
say it?
we're gonna
Just roll out. Yeah,
We're
roll
gonna
out.
roll out.
roll
We're
out
gonna roll
digital.
out.
All right.
Louder, roll
We're
out
gonna roll out
digital.
digital, not
Not sperminal.
smooth, not sperminal, spermicidal. Fucking gross.
Yeah. Just visualizing.
you
And on that
know-
note,
all right. Let's.
Yeah.
let's
we
take
gonna
it
we
back.
we gonna we gonna shake. We're gonna go ahead and go around the room, give our names, contacts where you can find us and where you can't find us. Let's start off with the lady to my left.
Yeah, you catch me IG at a.laughs. Also follow at the No Name Podcast on
DEE.
IG. Yep. And then I'll be rolling out this tomorrow with Speedy and Friends comedy tour.
Hey.
So we'll be in Sioux City, close to Oakland.
Nice.
Come check it out if you guys want to check it out. You know, Speedy's gonna be hosting, starring Kevin Tate, Kada, Henry Coleman, Rico the Great. Let's see. Oh, Speedy and Friends' very own Anthony Wadzer.
He's gonna be performing.
Yeah.
2 nights, right?
JT.
I've seen JT do stand-up.
Third,
It's funny.
yeah. Who else is
I
gonna
look
be
forward to it.
up
I
there?
actually want to see Wanzer. Does he do stand up?
Wanzer's gonna do a few minutes, yeah.
He's getting into it. Okay.
Him. Let's see who else.
Maybe I'll come up there just for nothing.
It's two you guys are doing Friday and Saturday, right?
Friday and Saturday. Yeah. Oh yeah. Kanisha Bus. She'll be there Saturday.
Oh, shout out to Kanisha. She made a speedy recovery. She was dealing with some health stuff, so I'm glad to see her back.
I saw her in here the
Oh
other
yeah.
day.
Oh yeah, getting smacked up.
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
doing
she
more
gonna
than
be
getting
down
smacked
there.
up, bruh.
Oh word.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see who else.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
definition of
Oh,
bust that.
she busted it. Yeah. It was.
She busted it wide open for the audience.
Yeah. It was.
You know those
Freaky
vibrating
Friday.
machines?
Yeah.
And she rode a vibrating
You know the
machine in front
vibrating
of
machine?
everybody.
It's like a half a horse kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We put one on the couch right there, and we had a sex guru here named Orpheus.
Great
Great,
Yeah.
great name
Like
for a
it.
sex.
Black.
Yeah, great
Orpheus
name for a
Black.
sex guru,
Makes
by the
sense.
way.
Yeah.
And he had a whole briefcase and a fellow comic.
Whips and chains and handcuffs.
She had the chain.
Yo, Nick, what
with
you
the
sent me,
nipples.
man?
Yeah.
You sent me a virus.
I need to send you
No, what do
You
you
seen that Trojan horse?
I got this some sharing is caring link.
I need to show you the video
That computer ain't gonna work. Your phone gonna stop.
Yeah.
Nick,
All right, sorry. What were you saying?
I'll show you the videos
Yeah,
that
what
I
you
took that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
A-
will-
A-
those
ADOT
won't
has
be
its
on.
We'll wait
exclusive
till we
for
get off
you.
air.
We'll talk about that after air. Yeah.
Those will not be on the
So
yeah.
Nick, where can we find you?
So
You guys can find me on all things social media at Nick of Comedy, NickOfComedy. Comedian Nick Alexander. Find me all things at Nick of Comedy. Tomorrow night I'm with Ben Gonzalez.
oh nice.
Let me see. I'm doing this show called. Let's see. It's called
The Rollout.
Zen with Tony and Ben. Every
Zen with
Friday
Tony and
at
Ben.
8
That's
o'clock. 8577 Santa Monica
Mhm.
Boulevard. So that starts at 8 o'clock. I'm performing
about
there,
a
doing a
career.
set. Monday is very important. We're closing
Mhm.
out Women's History Month with the Ladies Get Laughs comedy show at the
Yes.
Hollywood Improv in the Lab Room. I'm hosting. The lineup is dope. I got possible celebrity drop in. So you definitely want to come and see, who pops through. But on the bill, we got Lulu Gonzalez, social media comedian star. We have Fatima Talia, super funny. Erica Rhodes, very hilarious touring comic. I got my homegirl Del Harrison, just a funny beast on stage. I got Cristela Alonso, the super talented Cristela Alonso. She just filmed her 2nd-hour special that's gonna be coming out later this year.
Nice.
And then I got a homegirl from my old sketch crew, Cornbread Kitchen. She's gonna do some stand up to open the show. Anika Reitman, she's gonna open up the show.
Oh, Anika Reitman's doing the thing.
Yeah,
Hey.
I gotta get my whites on too.
Oh, but Anika's there. Yeah, I'm about to
So
show up
she's
at
gonna
least
do it. She's gonna open up the show.
Anika's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna be fun.
packed show. Yeah, a lot of comics, a lot of female,
Aight.
funny, hilarious comedians. So make sure you follow me at Nick of Comedy. You can get the tickets. Link is in my bio, or go to thehollywoodimprov.com.
For sure.
Bam.
I'm about to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I'm your boy, William Basham. You can find me on Instagram. It's William Basham. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff, William Basham, and also the William Basham Fitness page. Also, if you guys haven't tried it out, try this brown sugar bourbon, the BSB brand.
Delicious.
The
Yes.
sponsors. Got to check them out.
Delicious.
And it actually tastes good, too. We ain't telling y'all no bullshit. It actually tastes good. So
Tastes really
check
good.
it out, and it'll get you right. Smooth, flowing in your own juices if you're not in someone else's. And then also you guys can follow ROLLOUT Digital. Jump on the Patreon, jump on the YouTube, all that good stuff, so you guys can keep up with everything we got going on here at the studio. And most importantly, follow the No Name Podcast.
Yes.
The No Name Podcast, where
Yes.
no name can describe this greatness, and we are out.
Peace.